What's up, guys? I'm JJ,
I'm Javier.
I'm Jack.
and this is PM Football. Today, we are going to do a video a little bit differently than we normally do. We're going to do more of like a podcast style of a video today. We have Jack back with us. For those of you that have watched the channel, we're welcoming him back. For those of you that have not watched the channel before, Jack is my brother. He currently works for the Old Dominion football team. You want to introduce yourself a little
Just had
bit?
a very successful season.
Very.
Real quick.
We did 10-3.
Yeah, very great season.
10-3.
I would like to quickly say this. In our interview with offensive lineman for the New Orleans Saints, Nick Salavery, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. He mentioned the reason he chose ODU is because he saw a lot of potential. I remember being at ODU and working for the ODU football team. I saw that potential. I feel like you could say the same. I feel like a lot of that potential unraveled this season. And we
finally
saw
came into fruition.
Yes, we finally saw what ODU could bring to the table.
Yes.
So please discuss how this season went for you and the team overall.
Obviously, it was a very successful season, 10-3. Definitely a couple losses in there that we want back, but overall, this might be the most successful year in ODU history.
While they were the FBS, I would
Yeah.
say so. Probably, yeah.
So that was really good for us. We won a bowl game against a really good USF team, which we were both missing our quarterback, so it was even on both sides for that game. But it was definitely a really fun year to actually get some wins and actually a lot of production out of both offense and defense. It was just finally ODU playing complementary football.
Yeah.
And it was very nice to see.
It was awesome to watch you guys week in, week out. I'm sure
Yeah.
JJ could say the same.
Absolutely.
So, congrats on a very successful season. And, I mean, we'll see what's in stores for ODU the next coming years.
Yeah. A lot of change happening in the world of college football, not only at Old Dominion, but in the world of college football. But before we get to this upcoming offseason with all the changes in the transfer portal and all that, we're still in the middle of a playoff.
Yeah.
And it is heating up. We have games on – it's Tuesday currently. We have games tomorrow night on New Year's Eve. It is Miami and Ohio State tomorrow night. That should be a really good game. You don't think so? I
Look,
think
I'll
defensively
give-
it stays in the game.
I'll give credit to Miami. I'll be honest, we did kind of bash them the week the official playoff bracket came out. We both thought they didn't really deserve a spot in the playoffs, and they go and beat Texas A&M. One of the ugliest games I've seen, but a win's a win, regardless, especially in the playoff setting. So I'll give them their credit. They beat a good Texas A&M team, even if Texas A&M was not playing well that game. I just think Ohio State is just so much superior, not just to Miami, but just to the overall college football landscape. Like, we've talked about this before. I think it's Indiana and Ohio State, and then everyone else. And I still feel that way. I just think Ohio State's far more superior than anyone else other than Indiana.
I agree with you. I think Ohio State ultimately ends up winning the game. But I think Miami could keep things interesting if they can play defensively like they did last game against Texas A&M, make it ugly. Ruben Bain is balling out.
Yeah.
And I'm blanking on the other edge rusher's name right now, who they have, who's really good. He's like a fifth-year senior or something. He was awesome in that game for them. If Carson Beck can play turnover-free football, which is a big ask for that type of guy, in a game especially against a team like Ohio State, they will be firing off the ball, blitzing a lot, trying to make them make mistakes. I think ultimately Ohio State wins the game. We like you said, we slept on Miami a little bit too much, and I think we slept on that defense specifically.
Yeah.
A&M had a high-powered offense all season, and they were able to shut that down with ease.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Marcel Reed's one of his best games. He played pretty bad, but I think it had a lot to do with how the defense played.
Yeah.
You have any?
I think Ohio State wins pretty handedly. I think they're probably the best team in college football.
Do we know what the spread is for this game? I'll say
I would
I've heard
guess
this-
8.5, 9.
I would take Ohio State to cover that spread. I'm gonna be honest. I do think Ohio State wins comfortably. Like, what's their weakness? Like, I understand Miami has a very good defense, but Ohio State, you could argue, has an even better offense. Like, they have an insane offense and an even better defense.
It's 9.5.
I'd still take the spread for Ohio State.
I'm gonna say though, I'm happy that Miami and Alabama both won, just because I hate Notre Dame fans.
I will say I do find Notre Dame, your average Notre Dame fan, to be annoying.
Join a conference.
I mean, I understand why they don't do it, because money talks, and especially in this age of college football, money talks. So I understand that, but
I don't know. Notre Dame's just. I'm not a huge fan of their.
We will say it because you cannot. Notre Dame has the talks all the talk, and they will not join a conference.
Yeah.
And it's money. It's because of the NBC deal. And
money
they have their own
runs
channel.
college football.
They have their own channel of college football.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they change that? But if you aren't going to play in a conference, you're not going to get rewarded for not playing in a conference.
You have to legitimately be like a true heavy hitter if you're not going to be in a conference and you want to like actually make strides to a playoff.
And not schedule games against Marshall and then lose the game.
Yeah,
Like,
that
And
too.
Northern Illinois.
And the one team you do play in Miami, you lose to. Like, if you actually play competition, you have to beat that competition if you're a team like Notre Dame.
yeah, I mean, that game is going to set the tone for the next round of the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
We also have games coming up. It is Indiana taking on why am I blanking right now?
Alabama.
Indiana's taking on Alabama.
Yeah.
It's the battle of the two quarterbacks that are more than likely coming out in the draft this upcoming year. Huge game, huge playoffs for Ty Simpson. He has to really cement his name in there. If it were up to me and you, I think at this point it'd be best if he went back to school.
I think. Look, even if he declared, I think he's a first-round pick.
Yes.
If
It's
I
the
was in
quarterback
his
position.
circle, I would advise him to go to school one more year.
I absolutely think he needs one more year.
Yeah,
But if he goes on a run in this playoffs,
that could change.
I think it changes a lot, and I
Yeah.
think it could change exponentially in terms of he may even be in contention of being the number one pick again. If he can have a playoff run and they go on a little run and go to the championship.
And then it also depends what the other two quarterbacks do as well.
Well, he beat one of them if that's the case because he would have beaten Mendoza.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair point.
So I think if he's able to beat Mendoza in this game and look good, I think he's right back in the conversation.
I'll give you that. I think if he finds a way to beat Indiana, I agree with you. I think there's talks of him again being a top 5 pick.
Because before the last month or so, I would say, we were both super high on Ty Simpson. We really
I
liked
still
him.
am.
I am
would say
too.
still am,
I really like what he does. He's just had a couple rough games in the past couple months. And
he just needs more seasoning in his game.
and
I think
I'll be honest with you,
another season would help with that.
he's not getting that much help. Ryan Williams has had a down year, has not been the same player that he was before. Jeremy Bernard's their only other option. Jam Miller, their running back, has been injured all season, basically, on and off. Proctor, who's projected to be a first-round pick,
I like him a lot.
has
I'm being
been
honest.
up and down, though. He's
Yeah.
very inconsistent.
I like him a lot.
Defensively, they're really good, but offensively, they've definitely had struggles. And I'm not gonna just say, "Oh, it's the team," and don't worry about it. Ty Simpson's still good. Ty has also made mistakes on his own
Yeah.
account, but I still really like the player, and I think that if he is able to make that run in this playoff, he's right back in that picture. But talking about this game specifically,
Yeah.
Indiana, we've talked about it all year. Them and Ohio State, they've been the best teams. Indiana should beat this team by 3 touchdowns. Realistically, should beat this team by 3 touchdowns. They've played better football all year, but they've been exponentially better than them. Fernando Mendoza has been playing awesome football this year. Their defense has been playing awesome football. They've just been playing perfect football all season long. And again, that could all change because it is a team like Alabama who has that talent there. They just need to play a game where everybody's on the same page and everything needs to go right for them. I don't think that happens. I still think Indiana wins. I think this is going to be the best game of the week, though.
Really? Okay. I mean, I can see that. I think 3 touchdowns is a little harsh. I don't know. Like, I understand it's not.
I obviously I'm hyperboling a little bit, but
I
like,
understand it's not the Alabama we're accustomed to over our lifetime. However, it's just hard for me to see Alabama give away an important game like that. I agree. I do have Indiana winning the game, but I do think Alabama could keep it close here.
you have anything to say about this?
All I have to say is that if Alabama loses by more than 2 scores, ODU played them better.
And that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Meaning ODU is better than Alabama.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
It's exactly what he's saying.
That's quick maths. Yeah.
Next game, Oregon and Texas Tech. I could very well see this game being a shootout.
I'm looking forward to this one. I don't know if this will be the best game, but I think this will be my favorite game. Could it be because my current QB1 in the draft class is playing? Maybe. Maybe that has
Yeah.
something to do with
You have
it.
Dante Moore as number 1.
As of
I think a
now,
lot of people do.
As of
I'm
now, but I said this weeks ago, these playoffs are so important because I think that there's room for that to change.
and the reason that these playoffs are so important is because all 3 of them are
Yes,
still in it.
Exactly. So
I thought they were saying Dante Moore was going to go back to school.
they
No.
were saying that a couple months ago, but as the season went, as Ty Simpson kind of
Dropped.
went down, it really was just like Mendoza and Dante Moore at that point. And like,
Yeah, because I mean, before the season, it was like Nussmeier had a chance, Kate
Yeah.
Klubnik. Both of them have just
I
had
saw that you guys weren't big fans of Mendoza.
not at all.
yeah,
No, not true. Not. I wouldn't say not at
I
all.
would say I was not a big fan. And what was it? We were like halfway through the season at
Yeah.
that point.
Again, I wouldn't say not at all. I wasn't under the impression that he was going to be the number 1 pick in the draft.
I wasn't under the impression that he was a first round pick entirely. I'll be honest. I thought I saw him like at best a late first round pick in my opinion.
I just
the
think-
second half of the season has made me like him more. Especially the Big Ten championship game. Like he absolutely balled out. I think if he could play the playoffs like he did the Big Ten championship game, I wouldn't hate if he was the first overall pick.
Well, and I know I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. Now that we're in the end of the season, those are the only games on TV. So you get to watch the whole game of those games. To me, he has it. Like he seems like he's a leader of men, and just it seems like the team is behind him.
He has
fully.
all the off the field stuff.
I
for sure.
disagree with the it part. I agree he has the leadership.
That Penn State game, man.
But that was a quarter of the Penn State. I think
He did it. He did it though. He made it
I
happen.
think if
He
if
made
you
some of the best
only
throws I've
saw-
seen all college
if
football
you
year.
only saw the fourth quarter of the Penn State game and the Ohio State game, I think you would say yes, this is a top 3 pick easily.
Oh, he's the number 1 pick if those are the
All
only games
the
you've seen.
if you were to watch other games of him, not all, but a decent amount of games of him, it's like like he
That's where he
doesn't
comes in
have
with
the
it.
physical traits of a high-end NFL quarterback.
That's where it comes, because today's age, it's all about the big arm, the mobility.
Athleticism, you
And-
need
yeah.
athleticism. I think he lacks a lot of that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is the prototype of quarterbacks today.
Yeah.
It's mobility and a big arm.
Yeah,
We'll fix your accuracy, and we'll fix your decision making. That's
to a
that.
degree though, like,
But like that's
it's
what
to a
everybody
degree.
thinks that they can do now.
and it doesn't work most of the time.
Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does.
Most of the time it doesn't. If you look at the
Trey
stats,
Lance.
if you look at the stats on first round QBs that actually hit, it's a
Obviously, it's super low.
proportionate like side of they just don't. And a lot of the ones that don't have those traits. And I'm saying he doesn't have a lot of those traits. Again, these playoffs are massive because he could go out and prove that he does have those traits. I'm just saying outside of the fourth quarter of the Penn State game and the Big Ten championship game, important games, don't get me wrong, he hasn't really showed that to me.
I mean, all in all, like we both think he is a good quarterback. We think he's good.
Risen on my board.
He's a good quarterback and could be a sustainable quarterback that will never hit that top tier of a quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a guy that's gonna be able to not lose you games, but not necessarily win you.
But
the games.
that's why, to me, Dante
Yes.
Moore's my one. Because
You think he's an
I
elevator.
think he can be a legit
Yeah.
superstar in the league.
Yeah, no, and that's what I think a lot of people are thinking right now. I think the biggest thing is who's going to end up with the 1 pick. If the Raiders end up with
I'd
one,
say it's looking like who do they even play? They play the
Chiefs, yeah.
right?
The Giants can still get the first pick if they lose to the Cowboys, and we played the Cowboys.
Raiders beat the
Chiefs. Yeah, the Raiders beat the Chiefs. Yeah,
which maybe like they're down to their third string quarterback. Yeah. Maybe.
I just if the Raiders end up with the one, I think they go Dante.
Why?
I think Tom Brady is going to have a lot of say in this, and I think he...
You don't think he likes Mendoza?
I'm not saying he doesn't like Mendoza. I just think that he can see a lot in Dante Moore, in the fact that we're talking about. We both see he does more, and
so do you see? Because not that you were hating on Dante Moore.
No, I never hated.
But
that.
You weren't a fan.
I was more of a Ty Simpson fan, and that's just how the college football season goes. It's their up and downs. Again,
so who's your QB1 right now?
It's probably Dante.
What changed?
It's just the past couple months. Ty has not looked as good and as clean. He hasn't played as clean a football as he had been. Dante is, and
he's good.
And I already know why you like him. He reminds you of Jaden, I bet. Right?
All right. Look. I'm not saying that's why I like him. I'll admit
he reminds
you.
He
has shades of Jaden.
Yeah,
I will absolutely admit that. But that's not why I like him. I like him because of his play, of how he plays.
No, and I totally agree with you. I think he is really good. I still think Ty has the better ability. I think he could be better. I think he has better arm strength.
No, I disagree.
Arm strength?
I disagree.
I think Ty has the better arm.
I disagree. I like his arm strength. I do. I
think Dante definitely has him in accuracy.
You know, I think I do have flip. I think you're right about the arm strength. I think I do like Ty Simpson's arm strength a little bit.
I think he just throws a little bit more of a zip. And I think, again, with today's age of the NFL, you want the guy that has the tools that you can't teach.
Yeah, and Dante has that.
And I'm not saying he doesn't, but I think Ty has a little bit more.
I disagree. I completely disagree. I think there's a lot of things that Dante does at such a young age where it's like...
Ty's not young, but...
Dante's 21.
Yeah, he's young.
Like there's things Dante does in today's game at that age that's like, okay, that's not normal. Like,
again,
you shouldn't be able to do that at this high of a level at that age, and he's doing it every week.
I would still have Dante at 1. Or, as of now, have Dante at 1.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put Mendoza at 2. And then I'm going to put Ty at 3.
Okay.
That's my order as of right now. Things could change after this playoff, but those are my order. But back to that Texas Tech and Oregon game. This is going to be a true test for Dante. Texas Tech's defense has been stellar this entire year. David Bailey, one of the best edge rushers in the league. You got to see how they are able to stop that man. I don't know if he led the country in sacks, but he was in the top 5 for sure. Probably going to be a top 10 draft pick in this upcoming draft. If he's able to, I mean, it's really going to come down to offensive line play at that point. But
Oregon has an amazing O-line as they do every year.
But Texas Tech's defense, definitely one of the best in the nation.
Yeah.
If he's able to stop it and beat it, I think he cements himself as the one.
I agree. This is a huge test for Dante. I think if he's able to play clean football like he has all season long or the majority of the season, I think he has a great opportunity here to really... Because a lot of people do have Mendoza still as their one.
Yeah.
I think he has the opportunity here to change a lot of people's minds.
Absolutely. You have anything to add?
No.
Regardless, I'm taking Oregon. I don't know if I said that, but I'm
taking Oregon as well
in this game. But I think it could be a close one.
Give me Texas Tech.
Really?
It's going to be
it's
really
gonna be close. It's going to be close. And I'm going to say it, I am a Dante Moore fan.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous because of how much I respect Texas Tech's defense.
Mm-hmm. And then the final game on the slate, it is the New Year's Day nightcap. It's Georgia taking on Ole Miss. I talked about it earlier about Indiana and Alabama being the game of the week. This is going to be a great game. It's really going to come down to how they play without Kiffin and if they're able to play for – why am I blanking on his name, the guy they just hired?
Oh, Golden. Is it
Golding, Pete
Yeah.
Golding. If they're able to play for him
It seems like they
and
like
they
him a
are
lot.
able to win this game,
Seems like they like him a lot.
they are going to have so much momentum rolling into next season.
Yeah. I like Chambliss.
I do like
I think
Chambliss,
he's a dog.
but after that Alabama-Georgia game, there ain't a team out there that wants to play that Georgia defense right now.
Man, what I say, I've been saying this all year. Those Georgia Bulldog defense, like that, it's just a different defense. And that's why I'm taking Georgia. Like, I love that defense, and I'm going to depend on them throughout this playoff run until they run into Ohio State or Indiana, honestly.
It's going to depend on the offense of Georgia. Is Georgia going to be able to score points? It's been their downfall their
Honestly, just
entire
don't
time.
be the reason why you
Yeah.
lose. That's literally the offense's job. Just don't be the reason that you lose.
Because Ole Miss definitely doesn't have a top-tier defense. I wouldn't say it's bad,
No.
but it's definitely not great.
I would say this is probably one of their better defenses they've had in a while, but I still don't think it really compares that much to Georgia's defense.
I think a lot of it's going to have to do with the run game of Ole Miss. That's what they've relied on all year with Lacey. Keywan Lacey?
If you say so.
I think that's his name. Absolutely been the motor of that offense. If that run game doesn't get going, that offense will not get going. And Georgia is gonna they're gonna try to stop the run. And if they do,
They
that
have the
game
guys
could
to
get
do
ugly.
it.
That game could get
They
ugly
have
quick.
the guys to do it.
I will also be taking Georgia. I just think they're the better team. They have players at every level of the field, and they always do. Like, that's all it really comes down to. I think they have the better players, the better coaching staff right now. And nothing against Pete Golding. He's just not proven, and it's his second game coaching them as a head coach.
Yeah.
So, welcome to Ole Miss, Pete Golding.
Yeah.
Go play Georgia in your second game as a head coach.
Yeah. Luckily for him, it's a familiar face. It's a familiar opponent. So I don't think he'll be too out of his element. But it is a challenge for that to be your second game.
Give me the Bulldogs.
Oh,
Give me the Bulldogs.
absolutely. Was that all the games for
Those
this
are all the
round?
games.
Just a quick recap of each game of who we have. First game, Miami, Ohio State. I have Ohio State.
I have Ohio State.
Taking Ohio State. And then it's Oregon taking on Texas Tech.
I'm going to take Oregon.
Texas Tech.
I'm taking Oregon
The
too.
Red Raiders.
It's going to be a close game.
Yeah, I'm excited for that game. I think it's going to be close.
Indiana versus Alabama.
Give me Indiana, but I could see Alabama putting up a fight.
Indiana.
I will also be taking Indiana. And then the final game of the quarterfinals of the college football playoff
Yes.
is Georgia versus Ole Miss.
Give me those dogs.
Hey.
Taking Georgia too.
All right, clean sweep there.
So now we've got college football out the way.
Yeah.
It's time to talk about a little bit of NFL.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know Jack, he is a Giants fan.
yeah.
I am.
So those of you that do, you know where this is about to go.
Yeah. Please.
The Giants have definitely had
Don't put it too far, though, in case I'm going to talk trash.
Yeah.
an up and down year. More downs than ups for sure.
Severely
Absolutely.
more downs than ups.
But some, not all of them were Giants coaches' faults. I will say that.
Where are you going with
Okay.
this? Where are you going with
I'm just saying. Like,
Who-
a lot of this wasn't the Giants' fault. it was
Okay,
just
okay.
unlucky.
Put that mic
this?
back.
Do you have any opening statement you would first like to say?
We should not have fired Brian Dable. That's
That's so let's start there.
that's the
Because I
first
did
thing.
not know that.
I
That's-
didn't know that either.
I didn't know that
That's
you were
the
a Brian
first
Dable
thing.
believer.
I just hate, like, after being, what is it? So we had Pat Shurmur, Joe Judge, Ben McAdoo, and then Brian Dable was after Joe Judge. We've been through 4 coaches in, like, 6 years, 6-7 years. So, like,
This is what happens when you bring a child onto the
We
stage.
apologize.
Child.
We apologize.
Child.
We apologize.
Anyway, we have no stability. That's the biggest thing. Like, you see successful teams have stability. I don't like. I understand that Brian Dable has, outside of 2022, his first year. I understand that he wasn't successful outside of that.
I know you're gonna
You're good.
you're gonna do more talking than me
Well,
during this.
I'll let you know. If
You
I'm
can't.
about
They
pop
can't
off.
hear anything you're saying right now.
Yes,
Just
they
so-
can. It's not that bad. I'll let you know if I'm about pop off. It's fine.
I'm
But,
just holding
like-
it just in
Okay,
case.
that's fine.
You drafted your hopeful franchise quarterback, and you're gonna fire your head. This is, I think the same thing happened with Daniel Jones. I'm pretty sure it was. I think Pat Shurmur was the one that drafted Daniel Jones. Even though I'm ecstatic we don't have Pat Shurmur. God, he was awful.
I completely forgot about that, man.
Yeah,
I'm not,
Pat
I
Shurmur.
remember
He's the
him
OC for
very well.
Colorado now, I think, or the quarterbacks coach. Like, and
that's going really well.
Joe Judge is the quarterbacks coach for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I think he's special teams coordinator.
Nah,
No, I
he's,
think he's the
QB's
quarterback. How do you go from being an NFL head coach to a QB coach in college? Riddle me that one.
I don't know. Ask Bieniemy.
Same with
He
Hugh
went from
and Hugh
freaking
Jackson and Hugh Jackson.
OC to running backs coach
Hugh
at
Jackson
UCLA,
might
then
be the
got
worst.
Fired. Oh, I hate
Hugh
Bieniemy.
Jackson might be
I'm
the
sorry.
worst. He's at Georgia State now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Try not to slam the mic on the
Malik Neighbors.
sorry.
Malik Neighbors getting hurt in what week? 3 or
It was
4?
early.
No, it was
early.
I think it was 3 or 4. He got hurt really early. That obviously sucks. That killed the offense for that period of time. And then you have your new offensive weapon in Cam Scatabo. Oh, this guy. Of course he's going to get hurt. He runs with his head every single play. He runs with his head first.
To be fair, so does your quarterback.
No, don't talk about my
My
precious
you're the
Pookie.
Giants fan. I'll let you finish.
Don't talk about my precious Pookie like that.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, Cam Scotty, which it wasn't even a head injury, it was his ankle that was
That was
sideways.
disgusting.
But obviously injuries sucked this year. Andrew Thomas was on and off the field. Those are our 3 best offensive players on the field right there who were out majority of the season. So that sucks. Obviously we had a lot of excitement coming into the season with the offense. You know, Malik Neighbors. No one really expected Jackson Dart to play this early, but seeing Russell Wilson play those first 3 weeks, oh my God. I was questioning my integrity as a Giants fan watching Russell Wilson play. The Jameis Winston experience was kind of fun for a little bit.
The Jameis Winston experience is always an interesting one because he is the only quarterback that will keep both teams in the game.
He is definitely one of.
And it's fun.
Yes, it's fun. I was just about to say.
It was
Yeah.
entertaining.
Jameis Winston brings eyeballs to the televisions. He will make you want to watch the game because it's either something really bad that happens that he does.
He scored a receiving touchdown.
That was the craziest.
Regardless, something very good happens to one of the teams whenever he is playing.
Yeah, that was really fun to watch that game when he scored a receiving touchdown. He's also just such a good character. Even last week against the Raiders, he got in the face of some Raiders player, and it was funny. Anyways, let's get apart from the positives here. The
Very
defense,
few positives.
the defense is so bad. The Giants have in the past couple of years had some pretty bad defenses, but this might be the worst defense. And I'm gonna do it in 2 different categories. The defensive line, solid. The pass rushers, amazing. We'll do 2 separate categories on the D line as well. Pass rushers, amazing. The run stopping might be the worst in the league. We can't stop a running back to save our lives.
I don't think you've watched the Bills play football this year.
No. Dexter Lawrence is the only player on our D line that can get a stop in the run. He gets triple team every play. It's that easy. If you have Dexter Lawrence blocked, there's nobody else. Abdul Carter's 150 pounds. He's not going to stop the run.
It's not his job to stop the run either.
Yeah, we just don't have anybody else like Darius Alexander. He's a great pass rusher, but he can't stop the run. Raheem Nunez Roches, I love that guy. He's very funny, but he's a very funny
Very
guy.
funny, just not a good football
Outside
player.
of that, I'm not sure I can say much more positive about him. But he gets pressure here and there. But our secondary, oh my God,
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
when your starting corners are Deontay Banks, Kobe Black, and Drew Phillips, which shout out Drew Phillips, he's a dog. Because Paulson Adebo is out most of the year. When he's on the field, he's okay. He's nothing special.
Oh, it's almost like the guy that broke his ankle, and we were saying
play football
maybe
anymore.
wasn't the best thing
he
to
broke his
sign.
leg.
What?
He broke his leg. That was it.
Oh, so he broke his leg again?
Also,
Did he really
I don't
break
know
it twice?
I don't know which. No, it was last year.
So then why wasn't he playing this year?
I also want to say.
Why wasn't he playing this
I
year?
also want to say
Why
when you were saying you made me look bad in one of these videos.
Tyler Newman
Yeah.
is awesome.
You made me look. You made me look horrible.
Yeah.
By saying
No, hold on.
I said Tyler Newman was
Hold on, before we
Yeah.
let's not give away secrets. Let's not give away secrets. What did we as an entity do to make you look bad?
said Tyler Newman was good. You guys said I said Tyler Newman was good.
You definitely did say Tyler Newman was good.
I'm pretty
Wait. Okay, hold on. I'm getting this. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure he did say Tyler Newman was good. If I'm not
You
mistaken.
said he was really good.
No, no.
I'm pretty
no,
sure
No,
you
this
said
is
that.
the confusion. I did say he was good last year. He was good last year, but you saying that like during I don't know what video it was, but you were saying, "Oh, Tyler Newman."
It was the mock draft.
You said, "Oh, Tyler Newman's looked really good this year."
Mm-hmm.
You said that.
He did say that.
I did.
So that's where I was like, and then you're like, "Oh, because my brother said he's really good."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Way to make me look bad."
I mean, am I just supposed to automatically think,
Maybe
oh,
should
you have
watch
a
the Giants
great
game.
year? Who's watching
Maybe you
that?
should watch a game or two.
I was
watch a
watching
game or
those
two.
games.
I don't blame
They're
you.
pretty
I don't
bad.
blame you. I don't
All
blame
I'm saying is why am I supposed to just automatically think a guy that was a really good player last year is just trash this year? Like that's just not gonna happen.
It happened to my entire team. What are you talking other than my Pookie?
Thought it was
happened to
no, it
the
happened to
entire-
him too.
No,
He
was
did
good.
not play that good this year.
No, he played good. He didn't play as good as last year, but he played good. This is not about my team. We'll get to my team. This is about the Giants.
So you're at the D line. You're at the secondary.
Brian Burns is the second best edge rusher in the league right now.
So hold on. He's
Second best.
he's great. Don't
he's
get me wrong.
really
He
good.
has 17 sacks.
Who's best?
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett?
easily.
Who's second best?
Brian Burns.
I don't think it's Brian Burns.
Brian Burns.
He's really good.
Brian
He's really
Burns
good,
is
yes.
so good.
He's great.
He's so good.
Max
Great
Crosby.
elite. I'd probably put Max.
You could argue Max Crosby. Brian Burns is probably. I think he's had more production than him this year.
Max Crosby has also like been hurt all year, and they finally shut him down.
Which
Which-
we could talk about that later. But continue. Again, elite.
Hold on.
player,
So
elite
what I was getting to, why does Brian Daboll not deserve to be fired, and why do you
said.
think?
We need stability. And why fire your head coach if you're going to keep your GM?
That made no sense.
That I can agree.
That made no sense. I think you had to get rid of both of them. So the fact that they didn't, that is a head scratcher for sure. Unless
It's just John
They-
Mara's team.
I mean, can you really fault them though? Because they've actually not been terrible at drafting. The drafts have not
I agree.
been terrible.
Joe Shane's a great drafter. But when
I
it
wouldn't
comes to
say
picking
great.
up,
He's done really good.
In the 2024 class, I think he drafted 5 starters.
That was a good class. I'll give him that. That was a good class.
But in terms of free agency, like even just like mid tier, like drafting like depth guy or not drafting, signing depth guys, he is the worst. He signed Paris Campbell. He signed who else? Who was like all of our O linemen outside of Jermaine and Luminor, who actually is very solid. Like
He's a solid player.
He's
I'll
a
give him
very
that.
solid.
He's not
O-lineman.
bad.
I hope we re-sign him. And talking about free agents for the Giants, Illuminor and Wandale Robinson must come back. Those
Oh,
are
I
two
hope
guys
it's
that
free
you
agency
need
so
to sign
much.
back to the team. Wandale Robinson is probably the brightest spot on
I
the team
hope
this
he
year.
gets free agency so bad.
No, y'all can have Darius Slayton.
I'm good.
Y'all can have Darius
I'm
Slayton.
good. Why get Darius Slayton when you can re-sign Noah Brown?
I don't see a difference.
Have him ride your bench all year.
Darius Slayton might be. If Darius Slayton's a Giant next year, I'm going to be so upset.
Sign him to another extension.
Holding
No,
the mic. Like,
yeah, because I want to give him an opportunity if you want to talk.
yeah,
That's
no,
why I'm
that's
doing it.
that's good.
Give Darius Slayton another extension.
No, God no.
Please do.
God no. He is the worst receiver. He's
Isn't he making more money than Wandale?
Yeah.
yes.
To be fair,
Wandale's a
Wandale's
rookie.
on his rookie deal.
Is he still
he's
a
on
rookie? That-
contract.
He's in
I
his
thought he
final
got
year.
another.
He
I
was
thought he got
drafted in
another.
2023.
Yeah, he's on his final year of his rookie
Really?
deal.
Or 2022.
Yeah.
23.
It's got to be
No,
22.
I hope he hits free agency
No,
so bad.
no, it was 22. Yeah, it was my senior year of high school.
Have him hit free agency, have Malik force his way out and sign with
No,
Washington.
God, this is the worst thing I want to hear.
Oh,
And-
Adam Peters.
as long as we
built a
have Jackson
statue
Dart,
of him.
as long as we have Jackson Dart, we'll be just fine.
I
If
don't
he's
know.
available to play,
And we're gonna hire or trade for Mike Tomlin, and it's all gonna work out perfectly fine.
what is he going to do?
Get us 9 wins.
Congratulations.
I'll take that. I'll take a playoff appearance.
I do
So-
have a question for you because you brought up that it's not the. Thank you. You brought up it. You don't blame the coach It's not fully on the coach that this season went the way it went for the Giants. Who do you put the blame on? If we had a blame pie, what percentage?
We do a lot of blame pies.
Yes, we're huge pie guys.
Who do I blame for the bad season?
Yeah, what
Like,
percentage?
Percentage-wise.
Yes, you have a pie.
Okay.
Whoever you blame gets a certain percentage of that blame. Who are you blaming for the Giants season?
I'll throw in 10% just Russell Wilson.
He played like 3 games.
Yeah, and we lost all 3 games.
too many.
Yeah. We started off the season 0-3.
Question. Would you not blame your GM then for making that sign-in for
Yeah,
him?
I'm getting there.
Okay,
I'm
apologies.
So 10% Russell Wilson. I'll say...
You got 90% left.
Make sure you're a math ass.
What,
Yeah,
what if
make
I
sure
just,
your
what if I
math's
just
mathing.
give it all to John Mara?
You can't.
For
It's your
being
pie.
idiots.
It's your pie. You could slice it however you
How are
want.
you going to blame an owner as much
Because
as
he's
I like? Hold on. I understand. No. I know, but I'm just saying, like, at a certain point, what is the owner doing that is making them lose the games
I
that
agree.
bad?
I don't think John Maris should get 90%. I'm not
He's not-
saying.
okay, he's not
I'm
gonna
not
get
saying
90.
it
He'll
should be
get
0, but I don't
30.
think-
He'll get 30%.
That's
We're at
still
40.
a big percent.
No,
That's
no.
more than
No,
a quarter.
Giants fans, you understand. You get
That's
it.
more
you get
than-
it. You understand why.
That's more than a quarter.
I don't think Dan Snyder at any point in his career had more than 30%.
He got 100. Let me
No.
get some straight.
No.
He got 100.
30%.
Dan
And-
Snyder got 100.
I can understand that Dan Snyder is one of the worst
His
people.
decisions.
He's one of the worst people in the world.
Dan Snyder. I have a job. I can't.
He's one of the worst people in the world. I understand that. But
Please move on from Dan Snyder before I have a stroke mid-video. Please. I'm begging you.
all right. Sorry. John Mara,
Oh,
I
my.
understand. Could he have made better decisions? 100%.
Yes.
Yes.
No doubt in my mind.
100%. Since
But-
Tom Coughlin retired, it's been horrid. Ever since Tom Coughlin retired, it's been horrid. Dave Gettleman, remember him? Mm-hmm. Awful.
I love
God,
Dave Gettleman.
Dave
Oh,
Gettleman gave me like
I love Dave Gettleman.
He's in.
GM.
He's under the Brandon Bean's. Brandon Bean is under the Dave Gettleman tree, and you know who else is?
love
You want to know who else is funny enough? Joe Shane.
Yeah. Same people.
So there you go.
I don't hate. That's what I'm saying. We should have kept Dable and
So
Shane.
all right. Continue
We
your
should have
pie.
kept Dable.
I
and
agree
Shane.
that if you fired Dable, you should have fired Shane. I agree
Because
with
did you see Mike Kafka's his Hard Knocks?
No, I have not watched any of it.
I watched
His
that.
motivation to the team,
Yes.
and he was and like everybody in the seats of the Giants team were like looking at him like he was an idiot.
I'm sure he is.
God, Mike. Obviously Mike Kafka's not gonna be the coach. I'm not gonna put any blame on Mike Kafka because he got thrown into a really bad
Yeah, I would say
situation.
that you can.
All right, so you're at 40%.
I'll throw. Honestly, I would say 20% Shane Bowen. He, like, you talk about Joe Witt being
Okay. No.
he's the defensive coordinator.
Okay.
As
We
soon as
both
you
just
said-
looked at
as
each
soon as
other
you
like,
said Joe
who is
Witt-
that?
As soon as you said Joe Witt, I was
You
like,
talk about Joe Witt being a bad defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Shane Bowen's just right up there with him.
I will
he-
say at least Joe Witt currently has a job, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, Shane Bowen got fired week like 12 or something like that,
was
but
pretty
he
early.
was awful. Like the defense was so bad this year, and we have good defensive players, which is so frustrating. So I'll throw 20% to him, so that's 60%. I don't even know who else.
I was going to say, you needed bigger percentages for some of these people, I
I think
think.
30% for the owner is still kind of egregious.
I do too.
And it's well deserved.
But I think,
Over a quarter
I'll be honest
percentage.
with you, I think Russ deserves more percentage.
But my thing is like, you signed him as the GM.
I-
Sure, I'm not excusing Russ, absolutely. But as the GM, you're the one that signed him.
I also think you have not said Joe Shane or Brian Daboll yet.
I was just about to say Brian Dable. I was going to say, I would say 30% Brian Dable, so that's 90%. And I'm like, I don't want to put. I'm like the only Giants fan that likes Joe Shane.
You just like his kid because he makes all the right decisions.
No,
I'm gonna be honest.
Not at all
I
true.
think if you were to give 10% to Joe Shane, I think that's low. I think it should be higher for him.
I think you flip the owner and GM
No
percentages.
I'm like
That's just me. Though.
I'm genuinely the only Giants fan that I've seen or read.
So
that likes
let me
Joe
ask
Shane.
you. Let me ask you this: why is there so much hate of Joe Shane? And why
Because
are
we've
you
been bad.
not?
It's because we've been bad.
And
That's
why
the
are
only
you
reason.
not on that page?
Because he's a good drafter. He's gonna get us talent through the draft. It's just you gotta like because he's a scout. Like he's a former scout. Like that's what his thing is. He's a college scout. So that's his specialty. You gotta hire a guy that can make these decisions in the NFL, like stuff like that. Like you gotta hire a guy that can say, oh, this guy is like whoever's in charge of their NFL department in terms of free agency. That guy needs to get fired.
Cap department.
That guy needs to get fired.
So for a lot of people, and this is probably going to be educational for some of the people that just watch football and don't know anything about like the higher ups and player personnel.
The business of it.
There are two types of GMs in the NFL. There's a GM that's the business side of team, and their entire team is just worried about the drafting process. And then you have GMs that are super into the drafting process and have people to do their cap space and their free agency signings and all that type of thing.
And I'm pretty sure that guy is Brandon Brown, which is a guy that a lot of people were talking about being like GMs of other teams. I also never understood that. Why is he getting looks by NFL? I think he got a couple of interviews to be GM last year. He's worse than Shane. I don't understand it.
And I mean, but to be fair, you also can fault him for that. He's the one that put together that staff.
That's true.
So if when it really comes down to it, and it's the same thing as a head coach.
All I'm saying
was the coaches that Brian Daboll was with the best coaches he could have had? Definitely not. But he's the one that hired these staff members, and he's going to take blame for the most because he did put these people in these positions. And it didn't work out, so he's going to be the one that ultimately ends up getting the ramifications of his actions. Same thing with Joe Shane. You can say that half of his department hasn't worked out, but you got to put a lot of the blame on him because he's the one that put together that department. So, yes, you can say Joe Shane has been good.
Okay, let me take my John Mara down to 15%. I'll give oh god. So
minus-
so 75. So
minus 15.
So we're at 75.
25 on Shane.
I'll throw
Or you already had him at what? What did you have Shane at?
I didn't do Shane yet.
25 on
He didn't do Dable or
I'll
Shane
do-
yet.
He did Daboll.
No, I did Dable, yeah.
What was Dable's percent?
Like 20,
You said 30.
30. So I don't even know. I don't
High.
5% Russell Wilson.
You dropped
Or
that
10
one,
no,
too.
10% Russell Wilson. We'll go what was it?
We have 90 left.
15% John Mara. Shane Bowen. Oh wait, Shane.
that's what, 65?
Shane Bowen is 20.
What?
75% left.
Yes.
20. Okay,
So now you have
75%.
55% left.
This is a mess.
Brian
Brian
Dable-
I
Dable.
can't wait for your blame.
Brian
Pod.
Dable.
Oh,
Brian Dable's 30.
trust.
Shane
50, 20, 25.
25. I'll throw 20 on Shane, and then I'll throw 5
On the fans.
on the secondary. I mean, it probably should be more for that, but I'll just throw 5 on the secondary. Or can I just do injuries?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
That's not a tangible thing.
No, you could do injuries.
that can
you could do
happen
injuries.
Anywhere.
But if you have an excessive amount of injuries,
The training staff.
but that's not their
Yeah.
fault.
Yes, it is.
That's strength and conditioning. Strength and
thing.
conditioning stuff. It's
right.
not the same.
Athletic training, strength, and conditioning staff gets 5%. Actually, I'm pretty sure we are known for having really bad, like...
No, that's owner.
Athletic
so
trainers.
boost it on the
Yeah,
owner.
it's
The turf.
Back
It's
to
the turf.
30%. Back to 30%.
So we're back to 50% for John Mara because he won't.
John Mara gets 80% of the blame.
Staff, 100.
100% on John Mara. He convinced me. I'm not
All
gonna lie.
of this combined.
It's on John
John Mara is the reason that all of that pie exists.
Exactly. He's the owner, of course. Of course. He's the owner, of course.
Yeah. I mean, he convinced me.
Yes.
All right.
Speaking of the Giants, let's move over in their division.
Obviously, we're not speaking of the Giants.
It's not speaking of the Giants. No more John Mara. I didn't mean to touch you right there.
Yeah. Sorry. I apologize.
To the what should have been 13-4 Commanders.
Yeah, no,
What could
no,
have
you're
been?
wrong. You're completely
What
wrong.
could
He said
have been?
14-3.
What-
And guess what?
should
I
have
was
been?
also really wrong. I'm an idiot. I thought they
I know where
only
he's
win.
going.
I
I hate
only
him.
thought they'd
I
win
hate him.
6 games, and boy, I can't tell you how wrong I
I'm
was.
saying 10.
I know. Like we are just we
you
are
know,
so dumb.
You know the season went so bad when one of the biggest Washington haters projected us to win so little games and we still went below that. That's not even because I'm not excusing the performance, but the performance was bad. But to just completely ignore the injuries will be malpractice. The injuries that my team had was completely absurd. And I don't want to excuse the performance because a lot of times the performance was not acceptable. However, we can't just shoo away the injuries we had because they were egregious.
Yes.
That's all I have to say about
So
that.
all your losses were injuries?
No, not at all. No, I'm not saying that at all. I mean, Joe Witt Jr., where do I even begin? I
kind of like the theme of this. Let's do a blame pie.
Can I have an overall statement first?
Yes.
I believe everything happens for a reason.
Sounds like somebody
look
that has
and
the
look.
wishful
Is this
thinking of a lot of things?
is could I be naive of this? Could this just be the fan of me saying this?
Yes.
Sure, why not? I think this has the potential of being a blessing in disguise. I think not that we needed this, but I think we can benefit from having a season like this for where we want to go in the future. It was bad. There's no other way to put it. This season was bad. I have said it for weeks now, and I feel very comfortable saying this. This has been the worst season as a Washington fan. I've seen awful seasons. I've only seen probably 3 good seasons in my lifetime. And that's not an exaggeration. That legitimately, I have witnessed probably 3 good seasons in my lifetime. This has been the worst season to be a Commanders fan simply because of the expectation and just how, before it even started, we couldn't even see what we had. It ended before it even started. That's what sucks the most. That it's not even we started out strong and then kind of fell off. That Terry standoff. What I really want to, I can't say what I really want to say. Can we bleep this out?
Sure.
Whatever this sizing contest was between Adam Peters and Terry McLaurin baffles me. And same thing's going to happen. I already know it. Same thing's going to happen with Laramie Tunsil next year. He's going to look for a contract extension. Adam Peters, I know he's not watching this, obviously.
No, he is. He watches regularly.
Adam Peters, I'm begging you. You saw the consequences of what a sizing contest leads you. Do not do that with Laramie Tunsil. He has been an outstanding addition to this team. He has played like a top 5 tackle in the entire league. I'm not saying just chuck money at him. If he wants something, accommodate for it. You cannot afford to have another sit out, especially of a talent like Laramie Tunsil. And it sucks that we had to learn that the hard way because of this whole thing with Terry McLaurin. It just ended our season before it could even begin. That's my opening statement. I think this could be a blessing in disguise for seasons to come. I just hope that Adam Peters and Dan Quinn learn their lesson from this season and truly sit down and learn from all the mistakes they made this year.
Powerful.
Thank you. Poetic. Okay.
I like the speech,
Thank you.
and that's going to lead us right into your blame pie.
I have it. We're splitting it 4 ways evenly. 25% Dan Quinn, 25% Adam Peters, 25% Joe Witt Jr., 25% injury bug. And I think that's no, I would even blame. It was just such an anomaly. I've seen injury riddled seasons. as a Commanders fan. Like, I've seen some pretty bad injury-prone seasons. This was the worst injury-prone season I have seen from my team. Like, there's no other explanation other than it was misfortune. We got the injury bug, and it came at the worst season that could have happened because for once there was expectation, and the injury bug, for whatever reason, chose, nope, this is the season. I'm going to attack you guys. And it happened. It was just, the timing was just awful. Just all around the time it was awful. So 25% Dan Quinn, 25% Adam Peters, 25% Joe Witt Jr., 25% injury bug.
You wouldn't put more blame on Dan Quinn for putting a hurt Jaden Daniels back out there?
I think that's why it is up to 25%. And he's done some malpractice. Absolutely. He has. At the same time, I'm not excusing the whole Jaden thing, and for some reason he still hasn't quite figured out clock management and timeout management, which I don't know how you haven't figured that out yet, but just work on it for next season, dude. But at the same time, you can only coach the players that are provided for you. And at the end of the day, Adam Peters did not do a good enough job providing quality enough players to this roster. So yeah, that's why I think it's fair for those two to split that pie.
Now, we were talking about this a little bit before we started filming, and I just want to know your take on this. And I know it's just like a hypothetical at this point.
Sure.
I told you, even without the injuries, I don't think this team is a playoff team.
Okay.
And that was what I had said at the beginning of the year. I didn't equate injuries into the equation.
I don't think
at
anyone
all.
did. Yeah.
And I still thought that they weren't that good of a team. What are your thoughts on that? And more so asking if this team, because I mean, to be completely fair, this team could look completely different next year, and
we have no choice,
and it should look.
And
completely
it
different
has to
next year.
look different next year.
But
I will say the one guy that I did not think would look good this year that did was Debo.
He's not been that great.
He's been good, not great, in that he has been worth the
He's
fifth
been
round
better
pick.
than what I thought he would.
I mean,
be.
yes, as a fifth round.
But
pick,
you know what?
sure.
You know what though? I can't even blame Debo, because when you look at some of those important games, just for example, the Bears game, like, what could you do if you're Debo when your two starting receivers are Chris Moore and Robbie Chosen? Like I'm being so genuine. What if you're a defense? Say you're a defensive coordinator for the Bears, and the three starting receivers are Chris Moore, freaking
Robbie Chosen.
sprinkle in some Jalen Lane, a fourth round pick that's more of a specialist, and a seventh round running back. What's your game plan going into that?
The seventh round running back is pretty good.
He's good, yeah, but it was still earlier in the year where you don't really. He still had to catch his foot in a little bit. What would you do as a defensive coordinator, both of you? Tell me? What would you guys do if the receivers you had to defend were Chris Moore, Debo Samuel, Robbie Chosen, Jalen Lane? Let's throw in Luke McCaffrey, even though I feel that's a little disrespectful because he really was coming into his
If
own.
I'm the
before he
Bears,
got
the
hurt.
Bears defensive.
If you're the
coordinator,
Bears defensive coordinator, what is your game plan?
is Jaden Daniels playing?
He was, yeah.
Don't fumble the football.
Call me dirty, but
I tell you what the game plan should be and what the game plan was. Focus on Debo and the rest will take care of itself. And that's exactly what happened. And we still only lost by 1 point. Like, I cannot blame.
wasn't that the
Fumble.
The fumble.
the Jake Moody
Yeah.
touch the Jake Moody field goal?
Yeah, and now he's with us. Which I mean, if you're in a season like this, you're looking for any positives you can. Jake Moody has not been bad for us.
Wait, Jake Moody was on the Bears, right?
He was, yeah.
Okay,
He
I was
scored
gonna
the
say,
winner
I
against
thought I was
us.
tripping.
He has not been bad for us. But my point is, when all you have to worry about is Debo, what do you expect Debo to do? He wasn't brought in to be the one. but that's what he had to be majority of the season.
Yes, I agree with you completely.
And back to what you were saying, I'm not disagreeing that the roster was bad. I still
You
think
were, though.
it was no. There's a difference. I think it was an improvement from last year. I still did not think it was good.
But
What-
you were thinking it was good. Because
No.
You said they were going to win 13 games.
Yep, and you know why? Because we had Superman. Superman was healthy, and Superman got us to the NFC Championship game. And I was saying this last year. The Commanders did not make the NFC Championship game. Jaden Daniels made the NFC Championship game.
And even when he was healthy this year, he still did not
Looks
look
good.
as good. He didn't
I
look as
agree,
good.
not as good.
So
I agree.
if a player is the only reason they made it to the spot that they made it last
Yeah.
year, and he's not playing as good as he was last year,
Still good, though.
How is he ever going to make it there? Ever again?
Well, you're kind of contradicting yourself. We said we had these predictions before the season. I thought he was gonna expand on what he did last year.
He played
didn't.
about as good as he could play last year. I don't
Yeah.
know if he could have been better.
Oh, dude.
No, he couldn't. He had like a 70%
Then you're clearly
completion
not
percentage.
watching the games because there was a lot of mistakes he made throughout games where it was like, yeah, that's a rookie throw right there. That's a rookie decision right there. There was so much room to grow for him.
I don't know. He torched the Giants every time, but that's not hard.
Well, that's a Dan Quinn thing. Dan Quinn's still undefeated against the Giants. And that started before he even came to Washington. It started with when he was with Dallas. Maybe with Atlanta as well. I'm not too sure, but I know for a fact.
He was really
ever
undefeated
since
against us with the Cowboys too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm starting to think Dan Quinn is the Giants slayer. When it comes to other teams,
We just need
Who
Daniel
knows?
Jones. We just need Daniel Jones back.
Who not the Giants Slayer? Like, are you acting like this is an accolade or something?
It's because he doesn't know the history. They owned us.
Even when we were
And
horrible.
They were bad, but
Yeah.
they were like, at least we're not Washington. That changed with Dan Quinn. So at least there's improvement there. My whole thing was Jaden what he was last year? No. He was still a really good quarterback. And there was still room to improve this year, and there's still room to improve
Oh, there's a lot
next
of
year.
room improved.
Well, yes, but
Now.
you were saying he couldn't improve after his rookie year. Absolutely, he could. Watch the film. You know me.
Oh, you mean him
As
being
big,
completely perfect?
You know he wasn't
But that's-
perfect
no,
though.
no. That's what I'm saying, though. The only way for him to improve on his rookie year from what he did was to basically be perfect.
Close to perfect.
That's what I'm saying, though. You're not going to get that.
Why not?
You can't.
Why not?
Because
Tell
it's
me,
the NFL, and every player in the NFL is good at football. and
have
there's
there
amazing
have
at
been
football.
quarterbacks
that are perfect?
that have been close to perfect?
No.
That's a what?
Who?
Patrick
Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady,
He's played terrible
Drew
the past 2 years.
Brees.
Patrick Mahomes has not been good.
It doesn't
the last
matter
2
how many
years.
rings does he have.
He hasn't been good. Last
How many
2
rings
years.
does he have?
How old is he? Like 30?
31. Which I want to bring up something we could talk about a little later. All I'm saying is the comparisons between him and Brady, a little scary when you see the age they both tore their ACL and stuff. It's getting a little creepy out here, but regardless, absolutely, after his rookie year, there was still room for improvement with Jaden Daniels. Because when you look at
course.
some of his,
Of course
that's what
there
I'm
is.
saying.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
All I'm
there have
saying
been
is-
quarterbacks. There have been quarterbacks that have been nearly perfect, and I still don't see why he can't eventually
Yeah,
be one of
the
them.
3 best quarterbacks to ever play
Why
football.
not? He had the greatest rookie season of all time, regardless of position. I don't think it's out of the norm. Name one better, and we've had this discussion. Name one better. Please name a rookie that's had a better season than Jaden Daniels.
Brock Bowers.
Baker Mayfield.
Did he win Rookie of the Year?
Brock Bowers?
Yeah.
He's a tight end.
Did he win Rookie of the Year? No. Who they
'cause he
give
was
it
in
to?
the
The
same-
actual Rookie of the Year that
he plays
deserved
quarterback.
it. It was the guy who was
he
the
plays
best
quarterback.
Rookie of the Year.
He plays quarterback.
It was.
Should
the
Saquon have
best.
won? Should Saquon should have won the MVP last year? Yes.
No.
He should have.
No. You were not saying that before this debate. I don't even want to listen to
definitely saying
you.
Josh
That's what I'm
Allen.
saying. He does. This is my whole thing with him. He switches his what am I trying to say? He switches his opinions based on what the argument is. He never keeps his actual opinion. I'm gonna be honest, that bothers me a lot.
I don't
keep
do
your
that.
opinion.
I don't.
Just keep your opinion.
I don't do
You go on for days about how, and it's even on camera. Josh Allen is the deserved MVP the last couple seasons because who is the most valuable? His team needs him the most. But now you're saying, oh well, Saquon should have won the MVP. What is it, dude? Like, tell which one is it? Is
Jaden
Josh
Daniels only
No.
won that
What is it? What is
award
it?
because
Is
he's
Josh
quarterback.
Allen the actual
Yes.
deserved MVP? Then why are you saying it should be Saquon?
Because it helps my argument.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't stand the inconsistency with you. Just say what you believe in. Jaden Daniels
Brock Bowers was better
simply wasn't. And the voters agree as well.
because he's a quarterback.
No, it's because he
Because he's a quarterback.
legitimately
Brock
was
Bowers
the best.
was the best tight end in the league last year as
Yeah.
a rookie.
Jaden
Daniels
was
not
was
the
a
best
top
quarterback.
5
No, he wasn't.
quarterback
Here's a
Wasn't.
better question.
last year. Yes,
He wasn't.
Who's right now after these first 2 years? Are you taking Jaden Daniels or Caleb Williams?
I think we have to wait for the playoffs.
The fact that you don't even know that question.
What are you talking
And
about?
Jaden is the Messiah.
Yeah,
Caleb is better.
Because in what way? Let's see what he does.
Why are
in the
you not
playoffs.
answering that question then?
Because I think we have to be fair and we have to see what he does in the playoffs. Because I think if he
So if he basically have to win the Super Bowl for you to
no,
say he's
I
better.
think even if he were to reach the NFC Championship game, I think there's a lot of a better discussion. But with that, I still would probably give it to Jaden just because he did more with less.
Caleb.
He did more with
100%.
less. No, why is it 100%?
Because he's better.
In what way? What makes Caleb better?
He's a better quarterback.
What did no? Tell me. What makes Caleb Williams a better quarterback than Jaden Daniels?
He's a better passer.
In what way?
His arm's better.
In what way?
He has better arm talent than
In
Jaden
what
Daniels.
way? In what way?
What? I don't understand what
I'm
he
gonna
was
say
supposed to
Jaden
say.
Daniels is better.
Jaden
What am I
Daniels is
suppo-
better.
How else am I supposed to say that?
What makes
His arm is stronger and he can throw the ball farther. Like I don't know what you want.
is
me to
that the
say.
only reason? Because he throws
No.
the ball further.
He has better arm talent.
What makes his arm
I
talent
just
better?
said-
You're not saying. Am I crazy? You're not really
How
saying
else am
anything.
I supposed to describe that?
Okay, Lamar has better running skills than Josh Allen. He's better than Josh Allen. Like that's equivalent. Like
No,
you're
it's
not
not.
actually saying anything.
No, because running is not equivalent to playing quarterback position.
Okay, all right. Let me try. Anthony Richardson throws the ball further than Josh Allen. Anthony Richardson's a better quarterback.
It's not what I'm saying.
But it kind of
said he
is.
has better arm
That's what I'm saying.
He
Like
has
that's
better arm talent.
But what makes his arm talent better than Jaden's?
He can throw.
I'm asking.
I don't know what else I'm supposed
Because
to say.
because it's not a legitimate argument. Jaden Daniels
What do you mean?
is a better
He's more
quarterback.
accurate, sure. Jaden's more accurate. That's about it. That's about it.
His
That's
mechanics
it.
are better.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yes, it is.
Caleb Williams can make more off-platform throws than Jaden. It's not even a question.
To be fair, it's very different styles because when Jaden's outside
So
the
now it's
pocket,
different.
when Jaden goes out of the pocket, he usually takes off.
Yeah.
And doesn't really have to make those off-platform throws.
And he hurts
even
himself.
when he does, he still makes those throws.
and hurts himself because of
for
that.
one season.
So half of the time he hurts himself. That's not a good
But when he is
percentage-wise.
healthy, he makes it further than
It's
anyone
not a good
else.
percentage.
Almost anyone else. 100% of the time when he's healthy, he makes the NFC Championship game.
No,
Can we say that about any other quarterback?
Yeah,
Who?
me.
No one thinks your quarterback is that high. Like he has really regressed this year.
Josh Allen.
Yes. Josh
Let's call
Allen
the
has
Commanders.
regressed
We'll get to
this
the
year.
Bills in a minute.
Sure, yeah. I don't even remember. Oh, you were saying Jaden and Caleb,
I'm
even
just
though
saying,
you
I
weren't
think
making
Caleb's
a good
better.
argument. He's
You
not, though.
also said Caleb was better as a quarterback
in
coming
the
out
draft
of the
process,
draft.
yeah.
He's
And what
is.
what happened once they started playing NFL games?
He went to the Commanders and now he's your dad. Like that's the only difference.
Who's our dad?
Jaden Daniels. Like you love him. Like that's the only reason
That's
you're
my
saying
quarterback,
that.
man. No, it's
Yes,
'cause
it is.
He's been
It is.
better.
That's the only reason you're saying.
There's a rival saying that he's better. So what's your argument?
I don't understand why you're saying he's better.
He is.
How?
You're just a Washington hater.
It's not.
Yes, you
Caleb's
are.
better. Caleb's not a better
Jaden's
quarterback
also
than
a better
Daniels.
runner.
So what?
And he's a better runner. He's more accurate.
He's smarter with the ball.
I wouldn't even say he's
He's
like
not
that.
smarter as a
I wouldn't
player?
say he's even
Yes,
that
he
like
is.
much better of a
He hurt
crazy
himself
arm.
both times this year.
So
You're the one. Hold on. You're the one saying Jackson Dart is an idiot for running.
well, he
all the
goes
time.
into 10 every other game.
J-
To be
Jaden
fair,
Daniels
to be fair,
missed.
wait. To be fair, I don't think, and I'm not excusing Jaden. Yeah, absolutely, he can be smarter at times. Absolutely, I'm not excusing him. However, and you have to admit, a lot of times he was thrown out there when he clearly was not ready, i.e. the Vikings game. He should have never been out there. From the moment he stepped on the field, it was obvious he's uncomfortable. That's on coaching, that's not on Jaden.
So it's okay to blame him or to blame other people for him being injured when he's playing, right?
I blame other people for putting him in when he's clearly still injured.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
your argument.
When he's currently still injured, yes.
That's your argument, right?
Sure, yeah.
That's what's going on with Josh right now.
No one's talking about your quarterback. We'll get to your quarterback in a minute. We'll get to.
I don't know what else we're gonna talk about with
I
the
promise you, we'll get
Commanders.
to your quarterback.
I just want you to
in a
remember
minute.
that. I just want you
Sure.
to remember that you said that.
Sure. We will get to your quarterback in a minute. But I think it's crazy that you're so gun-ho that Caleb is better and you can't even give solid arguments. And you're claiming, I'm only saying that because I'm a fan of his, when we have a rival here, admitting, yeah, he is better than Caleb.
Could you
and I'm not
please
even a
admit
Caleb hater.
how many Bears games have you watched this year?
Well, Caleb Williams was my quarterback in fantasy, so
Quite a bit.
So I watched a decent amount, and I saw he got me very little points.
And I want to say, I want to... Wait,
He's getting like 15, like...
Because he doesn't run.
I want to say something so people don't accuse me of hating. I've said this many times. I like Caleb Williams.
I do too.
I
You hate him.
am. This is what I'm talking about. Like, what's with this guy? I like Caleb Williams. He was my QB1 coming out
I
of the
think
draft. I always
we are
love
having
rooting
the
for the
wrong conversation.
I love rooting for the DMV players and the DMV guys.
and I don't know why it's taken me this long to say this. We're having the wrong conversation.
Sure.
It's not Caleb and Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
Drake is the best one.
I think
Drake's
there's an
going to win
argument for that.
MVP in his second year.
And you know
of
what? If
football.
you would have said Jaden versus Drake May,
Drake is better. Caleb is better.
I think if
They're
he was
both
the
better.
MVP, which it's looking like he will, then I wouldn't mind putting Drake May ahead of Jaden.
you wouldn't
Daniels.
mind it. It was 100% better
Sure.
than Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
I was so wrong about Drake May.
You didn't like him?
Put my right hand up and say I was wrong about Drake.
You didn't
May.
like him.
I did not like Drake.
I liked him a lot.
I did not like.
I liked the three of them a lot.
I like all three.
You said you didn't like Drake May.
Win.
I
thought he said he didn't like Jaden.
I didn't like Jaden that
I
much.
swear.
love Jaden.
Yeah.
I swear somebody. I love Jaden.
You love
I
Jaden.
love
Maybe
Jaden.
it was you just
Jaden's
hated
a
Drake
dog.
May so much. You
But
thought
that's what I'm
everybody-
saying.
I
Like,
didn't like
that's the
Jaden.
only reason he comes at me like this, because he never liked Jaden to begin with.
No, and he's doing exactly what he did in college.
What did he do?
Was really good
Mm-hmm.
and put himself in situations to hurt himself.
He missed 2 games in his entire college career.
And look how that's translated to the NFL.
So how is he
Look
doing
how
the
that's
same
translated to
thing?
the NFL. He
It's-
played
wait,
reckless in
all right,
college.
look,
He played reckless in college,
look,
and now he's playing
think-
reckless in the
I
NFL.
think it
And
would
now
be-
he's
look,
hurt.
look,
That was always the
look.
thing with him coming out. He had the talent. He was just
I
never going to be
think-
able to survive in the NFL.
I think
and he hasn't.
I think it would be one thing if I think it would be one thing if Jaden was one of the only few players to get injured. Then yeah, I'll be like, all right, Jaden, be better. And I'm still saying Jaden be better because there are some decisions where it's like you have to know he's still young, and this is what
He's
part
not
of-
that young. You're talking about a player
He's a
being
second-year
older
player.
in football. He's
He's a
old. He's
second-year player.
26 already.
He's 24.
No, he's
25.
not.
He just turned 25. He's 2 weeks younger than me. He just turned 25. My apologies.
But he was an older quarterback coming out.
For a rookie standard, he was
Yes.
a little bit older. Sure.
23?
Yes. So he's
A year-
had
a year
5
older
years,
than an
5
average
years of
guy that
college
comes
football
out.
experience.
Yeah, he's
So
1 year
you would
older than
think
your average.
that after 5 years of college football, hey, maybe I should take care of my body a little bit more, especially when I'm going to a league with bigger,
Yeah,
faster,
and-
stronger
and
players.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Absolutely, he should. Yeah, I don't
And he
think that
didn't change it.
there's things he's getting better at. There is. He's getting smarter compared to college. He is getting smarter with his decision making. It's still not to the level you would like to see, but
Why-
he is getting smarter.
Why would you say? Because I've said it a couple times, and you said you agree with me. Why has he not been as good this year?
I think it could be a lot of things.
What? Why? If you had to,
He didn't have
pinpoint-
that chemistry with the people around him. I think that's a big part of
What
it.
is the chemistry though? The only person
With
that
receivers?
the only person that he necessarily like go-to guy last
Was
year
Terry.
was Terry.
You know
And
how
he
many
was
snaps
still
he had?
there.
You know how many snaps he had with Terry this year in the entire season?
in preseason?
No, in the entire season.
Yeah, they were both injured at
40.
the same time.
40
Yeah.
snaps the
Or
entire season.
on and off, they were both
For
injured.
40 snaps the entire season. I don't expect him to look the same as he did last
But
year.
if
when your
but
main
that
guy,
goes to my
you
point
played
even more.
40
Hold on.
snaps with him.
That goes to my point even more. He's had the time to spend with those other guys that did not have the
what other
practice
guys?
reps.
What other guys? Not Jacory. Jacoby Brooks. Ja'Cory Brooks.
He's good.
He's been on the practice squad all year. Who else? Jalen
Debo.
Lane.
Debo, the guy you said was going to be an all-pro.
Yeah, it's when I thought Terry was going to actually play. Yeah.
But half the time it wasn't even because Terry.
No, it was.
Terry
it's
was
good-
never hurt. He was being a baby
No,
because he didn't want to play
You're talking about during the season?
during the offseason
Or what does that have to do with in the season?
because it would have built the chemistry
I'm
with
talking
the
about
team.
in the season. Jaden.
You
did not
have said it, and I
chemistry.
know you've said
I'm
it.
saying in the season, Jaden had no chemistry with anyone
But
other than
he practiced all offseason with Debo. I don't understand what you're.
he had chemistry with Debo, but Debo's mainly a gadget guy. Like, he's not your wide receiver once to go run all these different routes. He's the guy you do the swings and screens and all this other stuff with.
So I think what we're trying to say, this all goes back to, I was right. This team was not built for success ever. Was never.
I agreed
successful.
that the roster, and I agreed from the beginning, the roster was never good enough. It was all because of Jaden, and he was hurt. He was hurt.
And you also said he didn't play as good as he did last year.
Yeah,
So like,
still played good.
he
Still
did-
played good.
Oh, sure.
Not sure he did play good.
Why doesn't Jackson Dart get the same excuses?
Same excuse of what?
That he doesn't have the familiarity.
You're comparing Jackson Dart to Jaden Daniels.
that he doesn't have the same familiarity with his players. His number one receiver's out for the year.
Are
All
you-
he
are
has
you-
is Wandale Robinson.
Are you comparing Jackson Dart to Jaden Daniels?
I'm comparing the situation.
The situation of he doesn't.
Well, no,
have-
because you're saying Jackson Dart is trash.
I think.
And they
And-
I
with the
think-
same record.
I still think Jaden Daniels played better than Jackson Dart this year.
No one's
I
arguing
can't.
that.
Well, how many touchdowns did Jaden have this year?
I actually have it screenshotted. Hold up.
Because Jackson Dart had 20 combined.
He also played more games
I would also argue Jackson's a better runner.
He is.
than Jaden.
Yes.
No,
Yes, he is.
no.
I would
No.
make that argument.
Jaden glides when he runs.
That doesn't matter.
Jackson Dart
He
was-
also breaks his arm when he runs.
Jackson Dart will run over a guy, too.
Jaden Daniels in 4 complete games this season, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception, a fumble loss. We all know it's the Bears one where he just slipped out of his hands. 63% completion, 220. What does it say? PB. What's PBG? Points per. That's not points per. That one makes sense. I think he meant to put yards.
My whole point.
Yards per game, 44 rush yards per game. Yeah, I mean those are solid numbers for a guy that didn't have his wide receiver one.
My whole point is that Jackson Dart never had a wide receiver one.
Yeah,
He never had a wide receiver one. So you can't call him trash when he had no wide receiver core. A very subpar O line, and
Is
his
there
running
a
back
lot-
was gone too. Most of the
yes,
year.
I agree. He did not have the roster, the healthy roster you would want him to have. However, even if you compare the games they've played this year, Jaden still looked better than Jackson Dart.
Well, Jaden Daniels also in the NFC Championship game last year. I'm not saying Jackson Dart is as good as Jaden Daniels. I'm saying the situations are comparable, and you call Jackson Dart trash.
Because I think the Commanders tried to hand in Jackson Dart the game when they played, and he couldn't capitalize
I mean,
against
What
a
do you-
horrible
what-
What do you
defense.
want him to do? What do you want him to do?
Score against
We
a
literally
god
just
awful
talking-
defense.
we literally just
I want him
talking.
to score against
We've
a
just been
god awful
talking-
defense.
Where is he going to throw the ball?
To Wandale Robinson, one of the best
When you
slots in
can
the league.
triple cover him?
One of- who's triple covering him? We're playing in soft zone. Ain't no one covering him. What are you talking about? No one's covering him. No one has covered him all season. So what are we talking about here? You can make excuses here, and here. At the end of the day, we
You're the
tried
one making
giving him
excuses.
the game,
You're
and he
making
couldn't capitalize
excuses.
because he's not a good quarterback, and you know it.
wow.
Wrong.
You know.
I
He
know.
is not a good
I
quarterback.
know what. I've said he
They
was good.
tried handing him the game, and he could not do it.
So just-
he couldn't defeat soft zone.
Just this game is the reason why Jackson Dart's not a good quarterback.
it.
Just
and
this
it's,
one
and
game.
it's all the other games because the only team you could beat is a god awful Raiders team.
Expose him right now. He texted you.
He beat the Eagles. He beat the Chargers.
Dude, freaking
What are we talking
Mariota
about?
was putting up a fight against the Eagles. The Eagles are not that good. They only beat
we
the
beat the
Bills by
we
one.
beat the Eagles by like 3 touchdowns with Jackson Dart. And we
Got
beat
lucky.
the Chargers in his first
And
ever
look,
start. His
and-
first ever
and you-
game in the NFL, he beat the Chargers.
And he can admit to this. And I think he even said earlier, he showed flashes. I don't think you guys should give up
And he's
on
a
him.
rookie, so of course he's showing flashes of what he's supposed to do.
Yes.
Who hasn't shown flashes? Name a player that has never shown a flash in the NFL ever.
Anthony Richardson.
That is not true.
Maybe not. Let me think.
No
There
one.
surely has to be someone.
No. Someone at least one time in their career in the NFL has shown a flash.
Josh Rosen.
Showed a flash.
A flash.
Yep.
He
It
lifted
doesn't
up
matter.
his shirt.
Yep.
He showed a flash.
His hot tub.
Yeah. At the end of the day, yes,
I
the
think he has a
situation-
fair point, though.
Of what?
They had the same record. He's a rookie. Jaden Daniels. guy that takes his team to
Yep.
the NFC Championship
Yep.
game with what you have said is
They have a
nothing.
better defense.
They
have a better-
don't.
Yes,
Their
they do.
defense is horrible.
No, I-
And ours aren't.
Theirs is terrible.
And ours isn't.
We rank 30 and 31st in every single defensive category.
We rank 31st and 32nd in every category. I promise
So
you.
it's you're like 5 yards per game worse than us.
That,
It's talking
it's a game
about
of
poop
inches.
and flaming poop.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
No one's excusing our teams. Are the situations comparable?
You still have
Yes.
better weapons. Still.
Terry's would be. I mean, if Malik was hurt, so I'm with an injured Malik.
And
Terry
Debo
would be
was there the
best.
whole year, except one
I'd
game.
put Wandale ahead of Debo. Absolutely, I don't think that's even an argument.
Wandale cannot do anything past 5 yards.
I disagree. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. I disagree.
He does. He is not a guy that you're going to
I'm
ask.
not gonna lie. I would take Wandale over Debo. If we're talking about only this season, I would take Wandale over Debo any day. I really hope he hits free agency, comes to Washington. I like him a lot.
I just.
I don't know what you're watching. Wandale.
Wandale
could be-
was the
yeah.
bright spot of the team. the
Yeah,
whole
I
year.
don't know what you're watching.
I'm not saying he's not good.
And Brian.
You pretty much
I'm
just
not
say you
saying-
can't do anything over 5 yards.
Yeah. He's a
And that's
slot
just not
receiver.
true.
He's a
That's just
slot-
not true.
He is a slot receiver.
Last year, if you were asking me, yes, I would say
Yes,
Wandale Robinson
he's
last
took
year.
a massive
Yeah,
leap.
this year is completely
Yeah,
different.
he's not the
He-
same.
he was a
Wandale.
What has
Wandale
changed? What's changed?
He was our wide receiver one.
What's
this year.
changed?
He's grown.
He stepped up.
Yeah,
Why?
he's
Why
grown.
is that? What about his game
Players
is different?
can't grow?
What about his game is different?
He can get open past
I would
5
say
yards
he runs
now.
route
doesn't-
better.
Yeah,
he
he
runs
also
routes
runs
better.
more advanced
He
routes
understands
now.
spacing better.
He also- yeah.
His hands are more dependable. Like he has grown as
He
a
used to
receiver.
just run slants and zigs. Now he actually runs like good routes and he's open. And Jackson Dart can hit him.
His IQ is
Jackson
better.
Dart actually can hit this
His
guy.
IQ was better
Daniel
as
Jones
well.
couldn't do it. Daniel Jones couldn't hit Wandale.
That's like, I don't know
Why
why
is he
you're
doing
hating
it
on-
on the Colts then?
Daniel Jones is out for the year.
He was in the MVP talks before he was hurt.
That was ridiculous.
That
He
was when
was
people.
so
that was when people thought the Bills were still good though.
Are you serious
But
right
the
now?
Colts were good.
The Colts are good.
Colts are
The
8-8.
Colts
I don't know.
should have beat the team with a grandfather playing quarterback.
Aren't they 8-8?
They are the team with the grandfather.
Are they
with the
not 8-8? I
quarterback.
mean, they were sort of what 8-1,
They started like 7-1.
7-1.
Yeah, it went bad.
8-8.
It
You
went
mean
real
right
bad.
when the injury started to happen?
Yeah.
What other injuries?
Sauce Gardner, the 2
he's
weeks after they.
overrated.
I agree.
Overrated.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm so happy they did that because I know a Colts fan. And you know
Shout
who
out
you
C
are.
Riz. Shout out C Riz.
So it's nice to see after all the bragging he was doing throughout the year, and now they're 8-8, not making the playoffs. It's kind of funny.
I get that.
And they don't have their first round pick.
Yeah, that's
And Sauce
brutal.
Gardner's hurt.
That's
And Daniel
brutal.
Jones is hurt. And Anthony Richardson sucks. And Philip Rivers is your quarterback.
Not anymore.
Jones doesn't suck,
No,
though.
they're
He
starting
doesn't
Riley
suck.
Leonard. They're going to start Riley Leonard.
Good.
Daniel Jones doesn't suck.
I think this year changed a lot for me. I don't think he fully
I'm
sucks.
just mad.
I know you were.
But we have Jackson Dart. Doesn't matter.
But hold on. Why would it matter if he really does suck, right?
Who?
Daniel Jones.
Okay, he doesn't suck. He never sucked. That was the thing. He never sucked. I
I never thought he did
sucked.
either.
He
always
sucked.
You know that about me.
mediocre
He
to lower
sucked.
mediocre, but he never was awful.
Nah,
It's
he
just
sucked.
The Colts actually have a good enough functioning organization.
I stand by
where they
this.
can actually have a quarterback in their system that they can make play good, and they have good receivers. They have Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, Josh Downs. They have 3 good receivers.
I'll stand by this. The only reason Daniel Jones
Tyler
lasted
Warren?
in the league as
And
long as
Tyler
he
Warren.
did is
Jonathan
because
Taylor?
Washington was under the
What?
Daniel Snyder curse. Like the only reason Daniel Jones stayed in the league for as long as he did was because Washington was plagued with the Daniel Snyder curse. Because Washington was the only team he could
And
consistently
we have
beat.
been cursed by John Mara
Yeah, you guys are up next. Yeah.
since his grandfather took over
Yeah.
the team. Actually, no, we were good in those days. Shout out, what's his name? Tim Mara, I think.
Shout out to Mara, I guess.
Tim Mara.
All right, moving on to
gonna
the
say,
final team.
we-
I'm really scared about how long we've been doing this. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's been like 40 minutes.
No.
It's definitely been 40 minutes.
No.
The Bills. I'm gonna start. All right, I'm gonna start this thing off with my blame pie because I want to
Sure.
get that out.
It's your
the way.
team. Go ahead. Wait,
There are
wait.
4. Same with you. There what?
We're doing our blame pie because our teams aren't making the playoffs. Our seasons have been over for a while. Are you making the blame pie assuming you guys are not making it to the Super Bowl and you're losing in the playoffs.
Why don't you do a good pie?
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
Yes.
Because it's a different pie.
I will say this before I do the blame pie.
Sure.
then. If we do not win the Super Bowl this year,
Which you won't.
if we do not win the Super Bowl this year, we will never win it. Because this is the year.
JJ, this is the decisive factor.
didn't he say this last year?
He said that last year and the year before
I did
and the year
not.
before.
I did
Yes, you
not.
did.
I
I have the messages. I have the messages.
I didn't.
I literally texted you when you guys lost last year, and I was like, because it ended crazy. Kincaid dropped the pass. I was like, bro, this is crazy. You were like, I guess we were just never meant to win it, and those were your
That
exact
game?
words. No, the entire the Super Bowl, the league. You were like, I guess
I
we were
think.
never
Can you
meant
at least
to
say
win it all.
that the circumstances are a little different?
Between what?
There's no Patrick Mahomes.
Are you talking about like this coming playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Kryptonite's
at
not
least
in the
different
playoffs.
circumstances, and I think again, sure, maybe I did say it last year. I don't remember saying I did last
You
year.
say it every year.
I definitely agree this year though. There is
He's gonna say the same
there
thing.
is
next year.
no quarterback that is in the AFC side of the playoff that is gonna have experience other than if Lamar Jackson sneaks in. Bo Nix.
Rodgers.
Look.
Aaron
Does
Rodgers is 40 and we beat them by 30.
Does experience matter? Yes, I completely agree with you there. However, I think something that matters even more is the overall like quality of the team, and I think there's about 3 or 4 teams in the AFC that have a quality better team than the Bills.
Texans defense.
Oh, the Texas defense will
Playoff
crumble your
experience
offense. It matters.
is
I
a
agree.
big
It is,
factor.
but I think a bigger factor is how good is your
But
overall
I also
team.
think you need to look at the teams that are going to be in the playoffs in the
Yeah,
AFC.
absolutely.
The Patriots.
They will beat you guys in the playoffs.
They have never been to the playoffs with this team.
this team's
Drake
they have the
May-
MVP on their team.
May.
Stephon Diggs is about to be locked up, and they will not have
He's about to
him.
get away. He has money, and we know in this country that matters.
He
a lot.
will not be able to play in the playoffs. So now you're going to have Mac Hollins and Kayshawn Booty.
Still better than your receivers.
No.
Yes, Kayshawn Booty would be
Yes.
your wide receiver
Yes.
one.
And
So
this goes
better
all
a
back
better
to-
quarterback and better weapons and a better
Please
defense and a
let
better
me
coach.
have the stage.
And a better
I'm
line.
sorry, you're right. I'm sorry, you are right.
The Patriots don't have the playoff experience. None of them on that team, other than Stephon Diggs, who will probably be behind bars in 3 days.
Well, Mike Vrabel was in the AFC Championship a couple years ago.
And they lost, right? With a completely different team.
They did, but he still has deep playoff experience.
What are you doing, dude? Are you doing it or am I doing it?
We're both doing it.
Okay.
The Broncos last year played us in the first round of the playoffs, and we spanked them.
That's experience though. The Broncos.
They scored 1 touchdown, and it was in the first drive of the game. Didn't score a single point.
Broncos also the most overrated team in the playoffs.
But I think they're a better team than they were last year.
Sure, you
Yeah.
said the same thing about the Commanders, and look how that worked.
Well,
So-
we actually have an entire season to base it off of now instead of
Yeah, we do.
preseason predictions.
and you were wrong.
About the preseason one, yeah, but it looks like I'm gonna be right again, as always, about my Bills season prediction.
We have a lot of season left.
Your season ends in about 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah.
Nope.
Yes. It does.
Who else is in there? The Jaguars. Jaguars have no experience whatsoever.
That's not true.
They
Trevor
were in
Lawrence
the playoffs
literally
one time.
has playoff.
One time,
That's experience.
Didn't they win a playoff game?
They did.
Not with
Biggest
Trevor
comeback
Lawrence?
in
Yeah, they did.
yes,
They
they
did.
did.
They beat the
Biggest
Chargers, right?
comeback in playoff history.
I think they beat the Chargers.
when was that?
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah. I think it was
It was like 2 years ago. Biggest comeback in playoff history.
Oh,
Pretty
because
sure they beat the Chargers,
hold
right?
on. So they beat the Chargers, right?
think it was-
The team
Justin Herbert
next
playoff experience.
The next team that I'm going to be talking about, the guy that chokes every time he gets into the playoffs, Justin Herbert. That's the game that he lost or that he won.
And your guy
The guy that he
doesn't.
won to.
I'm pretty
He
sure
doesn't
he's a
choke
And your guy
ever.
doesn't.
Josh has
What do you-
never
what do you-
choked in the playoffs ever. Please tell me.
Does he
when
never choke
has
ever, or does he
choked
never choke
in the
AFC
playoffs?
Championship game.
Win.
How many rings
Win.
he got?
Show me
how
a
many
time.
playoff?
Show
how many
me.
Super Bowl
Show me.
appearances does he
Show
have?
me. Show me.
Show me his
How has he
Super Bowl
ever-
appearances.
How has he ever choked?
Show me his
No,
Super
because
Bowl
you're wrong.
appearances.
How has he ever choked?
Show me his Super
How has
Bowl
he ever
appearances.
choked? What does that have to do with him choking? He's never choked.
In a playoff game or in general?
In a playoff game, has never choked.
Okay.
Ever.
And maybe that continues this year, But we can't say the same about your team overall. Your
Sure,
team,
but you're the one that's poking at Josh, and
he's
it's not
the one
Josh.
that said it. I didn't.
You
say it.
said it too.
No, I laughed at it.
Josh.
Because that's our whole team.
I laughed at it.
That's
I
our
didn't-
whole
I didn't
team.
say I laughed at it.
That's our whole team.
That's not
Who
correct.
else?
No, I'm about
James
to say,
Cook.
I'm about
James
to
Cook.
say something.
James Cook's been
correct.
really good.
Let me know if you agree or disagree. This season alone, James Cook has been a better running back than Josh Allen has been a quarterback. Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the best?
James-
He was the best running back in the league this year.
James Cook is a better running back this season than Josh Allen has been a quarterback.
Yes, because he was the best running back in the league.
Jonathan Taylor.
Cook has more rushing yards.
Jonathan Taylor's been better this year.
And he-
Stats don't bring up stats. Stats don't matter. Stats don't matter.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Um,
So how are we going to quantify this then? I guess
we could qualify on the Bills choking like they do every year.
the Bills, not Josh.
Yeah, sure.
That is the narrative.
Are we
Hate
talking
the
about the
Bills.
team? Are
Yeah,
we not
let's-
talking about the team? Are you a Josh Allen fan or is that Josh
we've
Allen
talked
hat
about
or
this.
Bills hat?
We've talked about this.
What's the video? Is that Josh Allen hat or Bills
I
hat?
watched the video when he was like, if Josh Allen left, I would be a fan of the team that he
Yes,
went
which
to.
is absurd.
That is
Absurd. Absurd.
That is
Josh
insane.
Allen has changed my life.
Have you told your loving family about this?
Yes.
Insane.
No, you haven't.
He has not. He would know.
You haven't.
Yes, I have.
You haven't.
No.
You said you saw the video, so you know.
I'm confused. Are we talking about the Bills or are we talking about Josh Allen?
We're talking about the
That's
Buffalo
pathetic.
Bills, who
Pathetic.
the team of the Buffalo Bills is Josh Allen, and we can say I've said it every time.
Wait. If Josh Allen is the team, then does that mean Josh Allen can't get to the Super Bowl, not the Bills can't get to the Super Bowl?
Josh Allen is the only reason they are
Yeah.
in
No,
this position.
but Josh Allen's
They
the
are
team.
the only reason.
No, Josh
he
Allen's
is the only
team.
reason. The same thing you're saying with Jaden.
And did he make it to the Super Bowl?
No.
No.
So he
Jaden
sucks.
Daniels-
So he chokes.
no
he
one
chokes.
said Josh
He's a
Allen
choker.
sucks.
Jaden Daniels is a
Who's-
choke artist.
No
he will
one
never make it to a
said-
Super Bowl. He's never made it to the Super
Why
Bowl.
is he
What's the record in
tweaking?
the Super Bowl? What's
Never
Jaden Daniels'
been,
record?
Just like your
What's,
team. Like we've never been.
so what are you saying? I don't understand.
He's
He's a choker.
I'm saying
Jaden Daniels is a
you
choke
are
artist.
Saying
He's a
Josh
choke
Allen-
artist.
Are you gonna let me talk or
He's a
not?
choke
How many years
artist.
has Jaden Daniels been in the league? How many years has Josh
Yeah,
Allen
you've
been
had
in the
more
league?
chances.
He's been in one, and he choked away the game,
And you've
he
been in
broke his
four
arm
and
in the
choked
second
away
time.
all four
He's
times.
never choked
So
the game
what?
away.
You-
Never
your
choked
guy
the game
chokes
away.
more than my guy.
Never has
So
choked the
what-
game away.
what is
Never
it?
has choked the game away ever.
But he's the
He's
team,
never-
so does he not choke it away?
He's never choked it away.
But he's the
he's
team.
the team. He's the guy that
So
gets
he
into
chokes
the
it
team.
away.
team, but
Is he
his
the
team
only
has.
player on the team? Is he the only player on the team? Is he the only player on the team?
To you, yeah.
He's the only one that matters. There are other
Not
players on the
James
team.
Cook, not
There
the
are
line that protects him. Not
this
the
year in general.
defense that's
This year,
supposed to
sure.
stop
The past
anyone.
couple of years, James Cook has never been this good ever.
I agree with you there. Yeah.
So I don't understand what you're saying about him in
And
the past.
Josh Allen's never been this bad since his rookie year.
No, that is not true. He's and
regressed.
Going
He's
back
regressed.
to what we were talking
And
about
he's
earlier.
30 years old, and New England just took over the division again. I hate to break it to you, it's all downhill from
He's
here.
getting up there.
Yeah, it's all down. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's all downhill from here for you.
The Bills are getting older. Josh Allen's getting older.
Yeah.
Is it?
Your coach is still your coach. You guys don't even like him. Like, New England just took over the division. Drake May's about to be MVP. Did it on his second try. Like, yeah. I mean, honestly, the AFC East is about to run through New England for the next,
I'm
10 years.
convinced being a good team and losing in the playoffs every year is worse.
That's an inside joke. I don't even know if we said that part on video, but that was really good, Jack.
Why'd you stop?
You deserve a gold star for that.
Because you guys obviously know the Bills better than me. So go ahead. You guys got it.
I mean, I think we do because you're in just such denial every year about your team. And I try to tell you, and I'll give you credit, you come to reality about once or twice a season when you guys lose a game you shouldn't lose. And you're like, well, in the back of my mind, I always knew I'm just being a fan. Then 2 weeks pass, and you're like, nope, I was lying. We're winning the Super Bowl. And it's like that every year with you. And it's going to hit again when you guys lose in the playoffs. And I'm going to have to send you that message of, man, like, I tried telling you, and you're going to be like, yeah, I mean, I knew all along. And then the offseason is going to hit you like, look, Josh Allen's coming back healthy. We're getting this player. We have, what's his name? Trey White. We have
Josh Palmer.
We have Josh Palmer. We have Michael Hoyt.
Michael Hoyt, yeah, that was a big one. That was a big
Michael Hoyt would have won Defensive Player of the Year if he
I
didn't get
bet.
hurt.
Oh my
I
God.
bet.
Oh my
I
And
bet.
if the doctor that gave him those wrong, whatever he was supplements he was
I
taking,
truly
he
need
would
to
have won
know.
Defensive Player of the Year.
You would know better than me. Are all Bills fans like this or no? Be honest. Are they all like this or no? Are they all like this delusional or no?
Move your hand from your face so they can hear you talk.
He's fine.
Yes.
They are?
They are because they've been to the AFC Championship so many times where they're like, oh, yeah, this is going to be our year. Like, that's the type of delusion I see from Bills fans.
And I can't really blame them too much because, like, obviously,
you do.
if that's the norm,
But you
then
do.
I think the expectation is, yes, we need to get to the AFC Championship again. But to say you're going to win the Super Bowl every year when your team very clearly has not improved
Hold on.
blows
No,
my mind.
hold on a
And then they're like,
No,
oh, my God, Pat
hold on.
Mahomes isn't in this year.
Hold on. I don't know what you said.
Our father's not in this year. It's truly ours now. The guy that owns our entire city
So hold
is
on.
not playing.
You're
It
telling
has
me
to be ours.
You're not going to blame me for being optimistic about the season.
No, there's degrees to it though. Like
Your team has been good one time
What an
in the
amazing
past 20 years.
What an amazing three times.
One time.
3 times.
And the other time, RG3 broke his leg in half.
And the other time,
that was
Kirk Cousins
great
was
too.
playing.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
2015 was
so
cool.
good. You've had one good year
3.
in the past 20 years.
3.
And you come into this year
Yeah.
and you say, oh, but we're going to be even better.
Yeah.
They're trash. I tried telling you before the season. They were trash, and they were trash.
And how good have you been the past 7 years?
What about them?
No ring.
What about them?
No ring.
We've been
You are on the same
consistently
level as the
better.
Commanders.
We've been
You
consistently.
have no ring as well.
Oh, because they have no rings.
got-
We're
Because of Josh
just
Allen.
we're just as bad as the Giants. We're just as bad as the Giants
saying that.
because we don't have
Like,
any
I'm saying,
rings.
like,
Y'all have the same
We're the same as the Raiders. We're terrible.
I'm saying, like-
we're the same team as the Titans. We have no
rings.
we have no rings. We just are trash. We're the worst team in the league.
zero rings doesn't look great.
It's your words.
0 rings doesn't look
Yeah.
great.
0 rings with several attempts does not look good.
How long have the Chiefs been good? They got like 3 or 4
lot,
rings. in
a
the
lot.
last.
Brock Purdy has been to more Super
Have
Bowls
we
than
lost our minds?
I
we
think you have.
we all know
Mm-hmm.
it was black magic, and it
I
was.
thought that was going somewhere completely
sure.
different.
We know it is true now because he tore his ACL.
Was it black magic that they were that good? Yes. I don't think it's black magic that you guys haven't made it to a Super Bowl. I
We
think
just have been on the opposing side of it the
it's-
entire
and
time.
there's just going to be a new team this year that does it to you guys.
who?
We're going to find out in
Who?
like 2 or 3
Please tell
weeks.
me who. Because you want to know what? Before we get into who it is going to be, my blame pie.
Sure. Yeah.
4 people.
Okay. Like me.
33%. Sean McDermott. 33% Sean McDermott. 33% Brandon Bean. 30% Joe Brady. 3% the Nepo baby Bobby Babich. Should not even have a job. He sits in the booth with a... Exactly.
Was he the DC?
He's our defensive coordinator.
All 3 of our D coordinators suck. That's unfortunate.
My coordinators are terrible on both sides. Everybody wants to call Joe Brady a genius.
Cliff is
They said,
alright.
you know what? He's going to go and he's going to be a head coach next year. Why? Why would it forever? Why would anyone want to hire that man? Please explain to me why anybody would want to hire him.
Because he made Joe Burrow and Justin
Who?
Jefferson. Joe Brady.
Oh, you mean the greatest team ever assembled
It was a joke. I agree.
in
It's
college
a joke.
football?
It was a joke. I agree. Yes. Yeah. It was Ed.
It was
I know.
that donor money is what that was.
Nah, the whoever their GM / director, player personnel / director of college scout, and whoever those people are, well done because that team was elite.
You see the interview with Bobby O talking about how he got Joe Burrow?
I love that story. Yeah. That's such a great story. That's such an Ed O story.
Mm-hmm. Great story.
It is.
You should watch it.
You should.
I will.
Instead of spending time watching your team blow away games, you should watch Ed O talk about how he got Joe Burrow and how the conversation he had with Joe Burrow's brother. That
Probably
was
have
great.
a lot happier of a life.
Most likely. I mean, I'm sure our lives would be so much happier if we were LSU fans, all 3 of us.
Not really. We'd probably not
Not
want to
this year.
do this stuff this year.
We would have witnessed the
We would've-
championship,
Yeah.
What,
would've-
what championship?
LSU's.
I mean,
What?
Michigan did win a national.
Yeah, you guys are Michigan fans. I'll give you
What
guys
championship
that.
are you talking about?
The national championship.
What, 6 years ago?
Has it
Yeah,
been 6 years?
2019.
Yeah. It would have been fun 6 years ago.
The Nationals won a championship
Yeah.
6 years ago. How are we feeling right now? Terrible.
We're not. It's a new era. It's a new era. There's optimism. We have James
We
Wood.
just hired
We have James
children.
Wood.
We have children coaching children.
Cruz.
We have children coaching children.
We have C.J. Abrams.
Children, child.
Yeah, we probably.
As soon as someone bats over 300, they're off the team.
Why are we talking about this team? We're talking about your poverty team. Continue.
I don't even know where we were going.
forgetting Jacob.
Oh, that we would just be happier if we weren't fans of the teams that we like.
So that was your blame
Closing-
pie.
Yes, Sean McDermott is a huge part of the reason
disaster of
as
an
to
episode.
why he is, or why the Bills season has gone the way it is. All he's good at is sitting on the sideline and clapping his hands together. Brandon
us.
Beane has not put together a championship level roster, and he's handicapped himself with giving out contracts he shouldn't be giving out. Joe
Can you
Brady,
give us an example of that?
Von Miller, 100%.
That was pretty bad. Yeah. I
Von
agree with you.
Miller. Greg Rousseau has done nothing this year. We've given him a 4-year.
Give him grace because he just signed it this offseason.
No,
right?
the only
Last-
person that has done anything on new money is James Cook.
Yeah, I'll give you.
That's
and,
it.
And Josh Allen.
He sucks apparently, and he can't get.
No
it
one said
done
that.
ever.
We're just saying he's not.
He's a
clutch.
choke artist.
He's just not
You know
clutch.
what would be funny?
What happened on Sunday?
Is after the off season when we were talking about
He's hurt.
when we were talking about
Oh,
how
that's a bad throw.
we were saying Mac Hollins was a
hurt.
better receiver.
Yes.
Than all of their additions, and Mac Hollins scored. the
Josh
game-winning
Palmer
touchdown.
was significantly better than Mac Collins.
Mac
was
Hollins
hurt.
head
And that
tops.
was-
If you want to talk
That
about
was the
injuries,
difference of the Super Bowl.
If you
Hollins
wanna
head
talk-
tops Trey White to beat the Bills in the playoffs.
if you want to talk about not being clutch, Drake May blew a 21-point lead against us this year,
Yeah, but he's about to win MVP, so it's fine.
but he's not clutch.
I mean, we'll see. He has a lot of room.
He
to
lost
grow.
21-point lead to us in the playoffs, or in the. He's gonna lose that
He
in the
won an
playoffs too.
MVP though.
So did Josh. I don't know what the
Yeah,
argument is.
that's the past.
The other 30%, because there is 3% on Bobby Babbage. The only reason I'll start with Bobby Babbage. The only reason he's not getting more is because he doesn't have any say. He literally has been, like, his power has been taken away from him. Sean McDermott calls the plays now. Like, he basically just sits in the booth and watches free football games. That's
Which is a cool job.
it's a great job. I would love to have that job.
Millionaire to watch
And then
football.
Joe Brady, 30%, because yes, he has not been good, but he also more blame to the Brandon Beane. He should have been able to get more weapons in the playoff or in the offseason for sure. What?
Oh, I don't even know what he said. Wepa?
It's not a curse word.
Continue.
Yeah. No, that's my timeout. That's my blame pie.
Okay, I think that's
I-
a respectable blame pie.
Look.
I'm not looking.
Where's the Deion Dawkins blame?
What's wrong with
The
Deion?
O line has not been.
They haven't been good as
subpar,
they have.
yeah.
But like that goes to the point.
What happened to Deion?
What happened to him?
You tell us.
Pro
You
Bowl.
know all these things about the Bills.
Pro
You tell
Bowl
us.
again.
Too busy racing cars and doing drifts instead of focusing on football.
When has he been bad this year?
The O line as a whole has not performed.
Connor McGovern's been injured a couple games. Spencer Brown's missed a couple games. Dion missed a game.
You guys know.
Oh, you could use the injury excuse, but God forbid I use it.
No, I'm
Jesus
using it because
Christ.
you
No, every time when
overuse it.
I use it, it's
No, it's
but regardless.
when have I ever said that? I've said the entire year. You
Roll it 20 minutes ago.
When did I literally started this statement with yes, you guys have had a ton of injuries this year,
You did not start.
but you are still not a good football team.
And
That-
I agree.
and I
with
said
you.
without the injuries, you guys are still that bad.
agreed with you.
You didn't, though.
Not as bad, but I agreed with you.
I think you guys could use an Evan Neal.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're fine.
I'm good.
Okay, just throw it.
Our O line actually isn't that bad. I would say our O line's above average.
right, What I
I would
was-
say this was probably the best O line the Giants have had. in over 10
Your
years.
guys' O line hasn't been as bad as usual.
What I want to say to close this out before we get banned off of YouTube,
It's
because
coming.
this is going to be like a 4-hour long video.
Yes.
As a Bills fan, it is tough.
I don't want to hear this.
Yeah.
I literally have zero
Because
interest in
we
hearing
have-
what you were about to say.
No believers.
Can you
Oh, boo.
blame anyone? Can you blame anyone? It's the Bills.
What do you mean?
They give no.
What
they
if they-
give no evidence to believe in
Yeah,
you?
why should people
We gotta
believe in the Bills?
believe.
Why
you ever
should
think about that?
Why should people believe?
Because we're the
got that.
Buffalo Bills.
How many rings has the team given you for everyone
A
to
0.
believe? So why should people start believing if the team has not previously?
Because after this year's over with, we're gonna look back, and the Bills in this moment on December 30th, 2025.
Happy New Year.
By 2026, the Buffalo Bills.
Are still going to be saying they're going to lose
gonna
in the playoffs
believe.
without the Chiefs.
You didn't let me finish. You ruined it.
They're still gonna.
You didn't let me finish.
because no one wants to hear it. It's the same.
No,
Bills.
but it was gonna be funny because I was gonna go the opposite of literally what you just said.
Okay, start over. I didn't hear it.
Rewind. I don't know what we're talking about. What's your closing statement?
We're gonna be in 2026, and it's gonna be the AFC Championship game against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ugh.
No, I think we play them in the first round, so it can't be them. Whoever it's gonna be, I'm gonna come onto the podcast and I'm gonna bet you
are you now?
another jersey, double or nothing,
No, I want my jersey. Give me my jersey.
and we are going to lose.
No, that I could agree with.
Am I gonna say we're gonna lose? Of course not. Are we though? Of course.
Yeah, because you're the Bills.
Admitting is the first step.
Why
That's growth.
would
Good
I
job. That's
ever
growth.
want to go into a season, and I know you can use it from experience,
Mm-hmm.
saying it's gonna be the same thing it was last year?
Because it's about
No,
being honest.
shut up.
It's about
Because
being
you're
honest.
You will not do that. You didn't do that. You were telling me right
Other
now
than this
that you
season,
knew.
when have I not done that? Other than this season, when there was actual expectations, when have I
literally-
not said, "Well,
because you're wrong half the time about that.
what did I say last season going into the season? Did I say Jaden Daniels is going to absolutely blow everyone's socks away and we're going to run into the playoffs?
No, and when did I say
said-
that about Josh? When did I ever say that about?
No,
when
I'm
we
making the
drafted Josh
I'm
Allen,
making the
I
argument,
was so mad because I
no.
thought he sucked.
Look, I'm making the argument that you're saying I wouldn't be honest because of a take I had earlier this year when we had actual expectations and I thought we were going to follow through on those expectations.
And who was right?
You were. Sorry, I didn't know injuries were going to plague us like they did.
Without injuries,
We don't know
you
that.
are
We
not
don't know though.
making the playoffs.
That we will never know though.
Sure.
And that's the fact of it. We will never
You've
know.
literally agreed with me every time I've said
I agree that we
you
weren't.
are not as good.
I agree that roster wise we weren't a good roster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we weren't last year. Where did it take us?
You were better last year.
No, we weren't. We simply were
How
not.
how were you not better last year if you were way worse this year?
Because of injuries. We didn't have these injuries last year.
The team's not good.
I agree. It's not. You know who is though? Jaden Daniels.
Jackson Dart. Before we close it out,
Yeah.
quickly, who's one contender, who's one pretender for the
God,
playoffs?
we're doing this
Quickly.
Contender. Do I want to do a sneaky contender or do I want to do an actual contender? Contender. I'm gonna play it safe for contender. I'm gonna go with the Rams. I know it looked bad, but like you said earlier, playoff experience matters. It does. They're still a very talented team. They didn't have Devontae yesterday. I know it was a bad loss, but it was very uncharacteristic of them. I'm gonna say they're still contenders. A pretender, I'm going with the Bills. They are. I mean, they are. They like. I do not see a scenario. I do not see a realistic scenario where you guys make it to a Super Bowl.
How are we?
I do not see a scenario where you guys make it to the Super Bowl. I can
How's
name.
that a pretender if we're the 7th seed?
I mean, what would quantify? Because there's. Do you not have expectations of going into a Super Bowl?
I've already said that.
So how is that not being a pretender? I think you guys are pretenders. I think a lot of people still have you guys making the run, and I don't think that's necessarily going to happen.
Are you?
I'm done.
Okay.
He's the one that wanted to continue this
think-
conversation.
I don't know if it's like not like this might be like normal to say, but I feel like I believe in the Patriots, and I feel like they are.
I wanted to
contenders.
mention them.
I
Dude.
feel like the Patriots are genuine contenders.
No, they're a
Talk
good
about their
team.
playoff experience. I truly believe.
Wait. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Why are the Bills contenders and not the Patriots? So you don't think the Bills are contenders?
What did I just say?
What did you say?
What did I just finish my segment with?
So do you think the Bills are contenders or no?
Of course.
So I'm going. So why are the Bills contenders and not the Patriots?
They have the experience. What are we missing here?
Wait, so the Rams?
Vrabel.
But so the Rams weren't contenders. I'm
They're
so
just
confused.
old. I don't like that they're that old.
Their defense?
They have one of the.
Mediocre.
What's
Jared
this dude
Verse?
talking about?
He's okay.
The best D line
No,
in the
hold on.
entire league.
Oh, this is the guy I was
the
saying.
best-
Jared Verse is God.
This is they have the youngest defensive line. They have the best defensive line. In the league
I've
and one of
seen
the youngest
own
defenses.
Rams fans say Jared Verse has not been as good as everybody said he's going to be.
They have the best D line in the entire league.
Not true.
Whose D line is better? I don't know. I think they have better edge rushers.
Pass rushers, yeah.
They have better edge rushers. As an overall D line, I will take the Rams. 'Cause
Broncos.
they're really good. I won't put above
Broncos.
the Rams D
Speaking
line.
of the
No.
Broncos,
They're not really a pretender though.
I
No,
think
they
they
are
could be,
because
yeah.
they have. Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
the Broncos are pretenders. I don't believe in. I'm not saying I'm not a Bo Nix fan, but I don't believe in Bo Nix to do anything
He's
in
a
the
better
playoffs
Jalen Hurts.
significantly. I don't think their offense just. I'm not confident in that Broncos team. I'm gonna mention the Giants again. The Giants blew a 30-point lead against the Broncos. They should have beaten the Broncos. I'm pretty sure somebody else. I think the Cowboys.
Marcus
should.
Mariota had a chance to beat them.
Yeah. So I'm not a fan of the Broncos. I would say yeah. So the two AFC teams, Patriots are my contenders. Broncos are my pretenders.
You're just doing AFC?
Are we doing NFC?
No, we're not.
We could
but
do
I'm
any.
saying-
We could do any.
I'm just saying you're sticking to the AFC. You did AFC too, right?
I did
AFC.
NFC as my contender, AFC as my pretender.
I'll be honest with you. There isn't a team.
I will admit, there's not like a runaway team with this.
There is not a team in the NFC that I'm looking at right now that I'm like, oh my God, they're going to win the Super Bowl.
I think you could say that about both AFC and NFC.
And I was just about to say, same thing with the AFC.
Yeah.
But, call me crazy. The only team on both of these lists that I think has a legitimate chance is the Bills.
I'm so done with this. This is so dumb.
I'm just kidding. I wanted to make you mad. My actual contender, I just wanted to make him mad. Then I'm sorry for how loud that was with the mic. It
So
probably was loud.
ridiculous.
The contender that I am picking, it's the Eagles.
That's your contender?
The Eagles are the contender. They have the experience. They play
I will say-
outstanding defense. And Jalen Hurts, he hasn't been as good as he's been this year. But he doesn't put them in situations
I
to
will
lose
say the
games.
Eagles in the playoffs are a good team.
I disagree. I think we've seen this story before. And I'm not
Oh,
saying
you
they
mean
can't
when
make
they
a
won the
run.
Super Bowl by 40
No, I'm
points
talking about
last
the
year?
year before when they choked away.
They do
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Okay,
They
so
do
what
that.
you literally
They do.
agree with me now. And
They
then
do.
A second before was
They
like,
do.
when do they do
But
that? When they won the Super Bowl?
Yeah. They
What
do
a
it
buffoon.
they do it every other year.
What a buff.
And it's
And
the
what's
off
this year?
It's the off year, but I think
And they're still your contender?
the number one seed is the Niners. Don't have trust in them. The Bears don't have trust in them either, even though I do like Caleb a lot.
I do think the 49ers are going to be pretty.
The Panthers, absolutely not. You want to talk about a team that's bad? We beat them by 40 points this year.
I didn't realize we were going team by team.
I'm just
Can
saying,
you
like,
wrap this
I'm
up.
just
I have a
saying-
daughter to watch. My God.
Please explain that better.
I have a daughter.
It's a dog. He's not leaving a child unsupervised. It's a
She
dog.
goes by Canine American. Get it right.
Yeah, we should end this thing. And then my pretender. It's the Chargers. Chargers.
I think that's fair.
the
I
Chargers.
think that's
Justin
fair.
Herbert has shown he cannot win in the playoffs.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Wow, what a video!
We need to wrap this. Like my legs are numb. I hate it here. I'm be honest.
What a video!
What a video.
Do your thing.
Any last words before we end this mess?
No.
No, other than I don't even want to drag this on. No, I don't have anything to say. You,
I'm good.
thank you guys for watching.
I think that was the most we've ever yelled.
If somehow I don't know, it's up for contention. Somehow, some way, if you're still watching this, I don't know how, but thank you. We appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share the video, comment. Literally about anything that we talked about. I know that was a lot. to comment about anything we talked about.
My phone
Follow
even
us.
on anymore? Okay.
Follow us on TikTok and Twitter at PM Football Podcast, and we will see you guys next week.
See ya.
See you.
Yeah.